Sports Fanatic channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here for this stream. And so, yeah, we've got the Chiefs and the Raiders here, Sunday Night Football here. And so we're going to take a look at Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs here first to get things started in this one. So let's see how the Chiefs look with their first offensive drive here. Both of these teams come in here with 5 wins tonight, and the winner of this game will, at least for the moment, take first place in the AFC West. The AFC West has been extremely competitive all around, and so it's going to come down to probably within the division. Who can get the best record within the division will probably win this division. Meanwhile, the Chiefs hand the ball off. That's going to be a pickup of about a good 5 yards on the carry. That's Damian Williams with the carry. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 5 situation coming up here for the Kansas City Chiefs at the 27-yard line here. You look at what Mahomes has done so far this year, 20 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. That 10 interceptions is pretty high for him at this point of the season. But let's see how he does the second half here of the season. Here he goes in the shotgun. Travis Kelce goes in motion, takes a snap, hands it to the back. The back is looking, being patient. And he's going to be gobbled up by the Raiders defensive line. So it's going to be no gain on the carry. Now 3rd and 5 is going to be coming up here at the 27-yard line. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 5, the Chiefs. They're facing 3rd and 5 here at their own 27-yard line here. So let's see if they can convert on the 3rd down conversion here, or if the Raiders can get their first 3 and out here of the game. All right, so the Chiefs are going to line up in the shotgun here. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. You got Travis Kelce towards the bottom. Mahomes takes a snap. The Raiders send 4. Mahomes dumps it short. Up, they're going to stop the play here. They're going to stop the play because of a penalty, a 5-yard false start penalty. All right, so that's going to move them back 5 yards now. So now they're back at the Kansas City 22-yard line. They're going to be facing 3rd and 10 here. So 3rd and long is exactly what you want if you're the Las Vegas Raiders. All right, so here we go, 3rd and 10. All right, so Mahomes adjusting things at the line. He's going to be in the shotgun here. They got tripped at the top of the formation here. Kelce's at the bottom, takes a snap. Raiders sending 4. Mahomes steps up, feels the pressure, throws it, and it's caught by McKinnon. McKinnon he cannot get to the first down line. He's at least about a good 3 yards short, possibly 4 yards short of the first. So the Chiefs will have to punt the ball on their first possession after going 3 and out to start off the game. And so, Michael, thank you so much for coming through here for the stream. Glad to have you here, Michael. Let me know your projection for how this outcome is going to come. You did a great job last Thursday night projecting that one. So let's see if you still got the magic when it comes to projecting how this game is going to go. And so, Mike, thank you so much for coming through, man. Glad to have you. And you're already getting us started with the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate you. And let me know your score projection for this one as well. Of course, both of these teams coming out here with 5 wins apiece, and the winner of this game will move into first place in the AFC West, thanks to both the Chargers and the Broncos as well, both taking a loss earlier today. So here we're going to go. Derek Carr's going to line up in the shotgun formation right now, 1st and 10. Let's see, at the Raiders' 30-yard line, 2 receivers towards the bottom of the formation, takes the snap. They're going to hand it to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs gets about a good 4 yards on the carry, 3 yards actually. So let's see, that'll be 2nd and 7 here at the Las Vegas 33-yard line. Derek Carr so far this season, 13 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, but he's shown a lot of leadership. He's about 67% completion out there, and if the Raiders are going to win this game, they're going to need a big game from him. All right, so Michael says Kansas City by 14. Okay. So Michael's got Kansas City winning by 14 in this one. Meanwhile, Derek Carr in the shotgun here. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's going to throw it to Josh Jacobs. Josh catches it. He's looking. He's trying to get the first down. He's going to be about a yard shy of the first after that 6-yard completion there. So now we're looking at 3rd and 1 from Las Vegas 39-yard line here in the first quarter. So can the Raiders convert here on 3rd down and keep this drive going on their first drive of the game? All right, so here we go. This time they've got a fullback, they've got a running back. Darren Waller goes in motion. One receiver towards the bottom of the screen. Takes a snap. Tosses it out. That's Jacobs trying to get there. He's going to get the first down and then some. Picks up a good 5 yards on the carry there for the Las Vegas Raiders. That's going to be a first down. Mike says, you know something, JB? If someone asks you, do you know someone who know what up? I'm hope you bring up the mischievous one, brother. And so absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But here we go. Carr up under center now. He's going to hand it to the back. That's Drake on the carry. Kenyon Drake gets about 3 yards there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Oh, yeah, and Mike, congratulations to your Buffalo Bills going out there and not just winning, but winning and in great fashion, too. I mean, I saw so many receivers get into the end zone in that game, and not to mention Matt Breida as well. He had a breakout game. I mean, I wish I would have known that for fantasy football purposes. I would have started him because I could have used it. But congratulations to your Buffalo Bills going out there and taking care of business. All right, but here we go. 2nd and 7. Carr up under center. Got a fullback in the backfield. Takes a snap. He's looking. Pump fakes. Moves out the way. He throws it. It's caught by the fullback. And the fullback falls about a good 2 yards shy of getting the first. So he picked up about 5 yards on the completion. Now we're looking at 3rd and 2nd coming up from the Chiefs' 48-yard line. So now we're in the Kansas City territory here. And so Mike says, who said the Pats would crush the basic Baker and the average Pats? And so, hey, the Pats, they went out there and took care of business. They really did. They really did. I was very proud of my team and how they responded. Really was proud. Without, no Damian Harris, no problem. But here we go in the shotgun. Trips towards the bottom of the formation. All right, Hunter Renfrow, he goes in motion. I need a big day out of him for my fantasy team. Derek Carr's looking. He throws it, and it is caught. That would be Josh Jacobs. But was he short? I feel like if they go off of when he first caught it, it would be a first. But when he came back, it wasn't. So he's a little bit short here. Will the Raiders go for it? Will they roll the dice? Or will they play a conservative here? So, yeah, this is looking like 4th and short coming up. So will they actually go for it? That is the question. If I'm the Raiders, heck, why not? Why not go for it? All right, they're going to bring out the measuring chain here. All right, so, yeah, he's definitely short there. Definitely short by at least a football. I say go for it. If I'm the Raiders, you probably put in Marcus Mariota here and run some type of play for him and get the first down if I'm the Raiders. All right, but here we go. 4th and inches coming up. Let's see if they can get the first here. Again, this is the Raiders' first drive here, and they're looking to try to do their best to get the first points of the game. Yeah, but Michael says New England Patriots took care of business today. Absolutely. And he says that they're going for it. So let's see. Let's see. All right, so they're taking my advice here. Marcus Mariota is in the game here up under center. I see Derek Carr out there at receiver. You've got a fullback. You got a back in the backfield, Josh Jacobs. Let's see what they do. Take the snap. They're going to, wait. They're going to stop it. There's a penalty out there. I bet you it's Leatherwood, number 70. I bet you the penalty is on him. It's always on him. Of course it's on him. Who else would get a penalty? This man has got to lead the league in false start penalties. I know he's a rookie, but my goodness, you played for Nick Saban at Bama. You got to have a little bit of discipline to you. Look at him. False start and then completely missed the block. Completely missed the block. So now the Raiders got to punt the ball. All right, so the punt's on the way. Let's see if we get a return here. Fair catch symbol, and it is caught at the 11-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs. So the Raiders had to punt the ball there due to that penalty. They was not able to go for it, and the Kansas City Chiefs will get their second chance with the football here to try to get the first points of the game. Let's see, Mike says, When Evening asks JB who knows, the mischievous one, Mike calls it. And so that he does. Let's see, Michael says false start. And so absolutely. I mean, I really want to know, like, if Alex Weatherwood, the only reason I know his name is not because he was their first round pick, was because he's always getting penalties, always on him. So it's ridiculous at this point. Let's see. Mike says, when you got the Nation 80s, Hauser, and the greats, you know it's a matter of time, JB, before the Nation, if the go-to place for the expert scores. And so absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to lie, though. This week, I did a terrible job when it came to projecting a lot of these outcomes and stuff. I was dead wrong about the Carolina-Arizona game. Although I thought Kyler Murray was going to be playing. I did not know both him and D-Hops was not going to be playing. But absolutely. Absolutely. Speaking of legends, Boston Sports, thank you so much for coming through, man. You say, what's up, man? Great win for our Patriots today. How are you doing tonight? I am doing great because the Patriots are looking great. The greater they do, the better I am feeling. I mean, I was a little worried at the beginning when I saw the Browns score first, but after that, everything settled down and it just went the Patriot way. I mean, I'm so proud of Mac Jones out there. I mean, not just him, though, but Hunter Henry, he had one heck of a game. Obviously, the other rookie, Stevenson, he did great out there as well. And then Jacoby Myers getting his first one. I mean, my goodness, it was just an all-out Pats day, honestly. Kendrick Bourne, he did fantastic as well. All around, just a team effort out there. So I like it. I like it. But how are you doing, man? Let me know how you're doing. Let's see. Michael says Baker Mayfield got hurt on that knee injury. Yeah, he did get hurt. He looked like he was in a lot of pain. And again, we're right now currently at the commercial waiting for this game to return. But when we do, the Chiefs will have the football here for their second possession here. They went 3 and out the first time, and it's 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line here with in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here in the first. Let's see. Old man Mob has joined the stream as well. What's going on with you? And you say, what's good, brother? You said the Patriots put 45 unanswered points. That's right. And the Bucs lost. They did lose. I was kicking myself for not picking Washington with the upset because when I did my season projections, I projected the Washington football team to beat the Bucs. But when I did my weekly pick this week, I picked the Bucs to win. I should have stuck with my gut from back then. Meanwhile, Mahomes takes a snap out the shotgun, gets it to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce picks up a good 7 yards on the completion, takes it all the way to the Kansas City 18-yard line. So now we're looking at a 2nd and 3 situation. It looks like Kansas City, they want to get the run game more involved, and I think that is the answer to help them. Obviously, they've got a lot of little backs right now that can come in and do special things, like they specialize in certain things, and they need to utilize every single running back right now on the roster. But here we go, 2nd and 3 out the shotgun. Kelce goes in motion. Mahomes takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it to the back, and he picks up a good 5 yards on the completion. And so that's going to be big right there for Mahomes, continuing to take those checkdowns. That's going to be really big for him. Oh, yeah, that's right. And Cam Newton did come back. He had the rushing touchdown and the passing touchdown. Let's see. Mike says, JB, I might have been really the only one who watched XFL, but I knew he was NFL ready. And so there you go. I mean, I miss the XFL, though. I do miss the XFL. Meanwhile, Mahomes hands it to the back. That's Gore this time, and Gore gushes up the middle for a 5-yard carry there before he's brought down. It's going to make it 2nd and 5 coming up at the Kansas City 28-yard line. Let's see. Mike says, oh, there you go. And Michael says, I picked the Patriots to win plus 22 points. And so Michael's been on it, guys. Michael has been on it with his projections. Not going to lie. But here we go, 2nd and 5 out the shotgun. Kelce goes in motion. You've got 3 receivers, got a tight end, 1 back in the backfield next to Mahomes. Mahomes takes a snap. He's going to go deep to Tyreek, and it is always incomplete. It is incomplete. Anytime you're going to go deep to Tyreek Hill, I think that's a good decision, especially if the coverage is like that. Just unable to make the play on that one. So 3rd and 5 coming up. Here we are in the first quarter, 6 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And the Chiefs are facing a 3rd and 5 right now. But yeah, let me know, guys, who you guys are rooting for in this one and your final score projections. Because as you guys probably know already, This is a very important game in the AFC West because the winner of this game will, at least for the moment, take first place in the AFC West. So obviously a very big game right here for both the Raiders and the Chiefs right now at this point of the season. I see Boston Sports says, I'm doing very well. It was good seeing Stevenson run over the Browns, 101 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. What a game. Hey, check this out. For my fantasy football team, he gave me a lot of points. I think like 27 points in my fantasy football league. And what's funny is I had a guy in my league as soon as he anticipated Damian Harris wasn't going to play, and I guess he thought Ramondre Stevenson wasn't going to play either because he picked up Bowden. And so, but I picked up Stevenson today, and I started him, and what a great decision that was. Again, I'm in a 16-person league, so absolutely. But, yeah, that was a great decision on my part, and it paid off big time. So the Pats won. He got me some yards and some touchdowns. I'm happy about that. Meanwhile, Mahomes out the shotgun. He's looking. He throws, and it is caught by Travis Kelce. That's going to get you the first down and then some. Pickup of 11 yards on the completion there. It's not the Chiefs. They're faced with a 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. Again, we're here in the first quarter, 6 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here, and no team has scored just yet. Mike says, the Patriots are back to being the top team, giving my Bills direct competition. What's your thoughts, Ode and JB? I'll get to that in a minute because Patrick Mahomes play fakes, throws it to the back. That's Damian Williams. He shakes the guy off. Williams still keeping his legs moving. Williams, okay, so Williams bringing the punch. How about that? 22-yard pickup on the completion there, and he takes it all the way to the Las Vegas 39-yard line. So how about that? The Chiefs offense here on the second drive, they've got some momentum going in this one. So far, Patrick Mahomes, he's 5 of 6 for 51 yards through the air. But there's a theme right now. I'm noticing hitting the tight end, hitting your backs at the backfield, tight ends, run the ball. That seems to be the theme here. They're really looking to get these running backs involved, and that's a great idea for Kansas City moving forward. All right, so you've got Kelce goes in motion, play fake, fakes the reverse to Tyreek, throws it to, oh, man, look at how open Travis Kelce is. Takes it all the way to the Las Vegas 20-yard line. Look at that, 19 yards on the completion. I mean, whenever you see Tyreek Hill potentially going to go in the end around, it's going to get my attention for sure if I'm in the defensive backfield. So that was an excellent play call there. Had Travis Kelce go up the middle to look like he was going to block, but then he cut it back out there, and he got open. Excellent play call. Love the way that this play was designed and how it was executed on this one. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the shotgun. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen. Takes it, fakes it to the back. Those are the Tyreek Hill. Tyreek's going to use that speed. Shakes off the first guy. Gets close to the first down line, about 2 yards short here. So now we're looking at 2nd and 2 from the Las Vegas 12-yard line here for the Kansas City Chiefs. And so this offense is looking very smooth so far in this one. They understand the opportunity in front of them. I mean, they got off to a slow start. They fell behind, but today presents an opportunity for either team to go ahead and take control of the division, at least take the lead for now, I should say. And so that's a big opportunity considering how things were looking just a couple weeks ago. So you've got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Let's see, you got Tyreek Hill goes in motion, Travis Kelce towards the top of the formation, one back in the backfield next to Mahomes. Mahomes hands to the back. Williams, he goes back, and he gets about a yard on the carry. Now we're looking at about 3rd and 1 coming up here. Again, we're in the first quarter with 4 minutes left to go here in the first quarter here. Neither team has scored just yet, but the Kansas City Chiefs, they are getting closer and closer to that goal line. All right, so here we go, 3rd and inches. You've got Mahomes in the shotgun. Tight end goes in motion. 3 receivers as well. Oh, the tight end takes a direct snap. How about that? How about that play call? And it worked to get them the first down. He picked up at least about a good 3 yards on that direct snap. So they had the tight end take the direct snap, and it wasn't Kelce. It was it was Bell that took the direct snap there, and he picked up 3 yards on the play. So excellent play call on that one. So now you got a 1st and goal at the 8-yard line here. Again, so far in this drive, 10 plays, 81 yards. About 5 minutes and 20 seconds off the clock so far. So here we go. First and goal. Mahomes up under center. One back in the backfield. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Mahomes takes a snap. He fakes it to the back. He's looking. He's going to throw it up there for Tyreek Hill. That is a touchdown, Kansas City. I mean, it doesn't get much easier than that for Tyreek Hill in the end zone. So touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs, 11 plays, 89 yards, 5 minutes and 45 seconds off the clock here for the Chiefs. I mean, it was Hill versus Trufant one-on-one. That play fake. And, hey, Hill, he just got the better of him on that one. And I get it because Trufant had to exert so much on that because of the speed that Tyreek Hill has. And so when he makes a move, you're going to bite a lot more than you would against another receiver. And so Patrick Mahomes gets a touchdown pass here to start off the game here early in the first quarter, the first points of the game. Let's see if they can connect on the point after touchdown. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so the Chiefs are up 7-0 right now, and we'll get to see the Raiders here for their second possession of the game and what they'll do here when we come back from commercial. But here we are, Chiefs up 7-0 in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 51 seconds left to go. All right, so back to this comment here by Mike. And make sure you guys are pressing the thumbs up button as well. Appreciate all the support, guys. If you guys joining me here, make sure you press the thumbs up button. If you're somebody that's new that's watching, make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. But, yeah, in terms of the whole giving the Bills direct competition, my thoughts on that one is that I'm excited, but I know ultimately, like, it's going to come down to the head-to-head matchup between the Bills and the Patriots in the AFC East, in which I'm very glad that the league did wait until later in the year to have our teams match up between the Patriots and the Bills, so that way it'll come down to that and not it'll most likely come down to whoever can get the best of those two games most likely. So at least you know you're playing each other. And right now for the Pats, if we played early in the season, we'd have got demolished by the Bills. No doubt about that. But now we're getting better and better and better each and every week. So that bodes well, which means we're going to have one heck of a game when those two teams play each other twice. So that's going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to that. Old man Mob says, how you doing, Mike? Don't know why my phone put young. And so let's see. Old man says, is Jackson playing this game or no? And so, you know what? That is a very good question. I believe he should be playing in this game. He should be playing in this game. I don't even know what his jersey number is going to be, but he should be playing in this game. Mike says, JB, can you say enough good things about PJ Walker, who turned the Panthers 180 to crush the best team? And so, hey, PJ Walker, hey, I mean, he did what he was supposed to do. He did what he was supposed to do. I mean, but Cam Newton, he provided that spark early on. You know, it's easy to front run sometimes when the momentum's already on your side. But, hey, PJ Walker, he did good. He did good. A lot better than Colt McCoy did. Let's see. Mike says the Browns are cycling out. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And so Bram has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through for yet another stream, man. Glad to have you here. And if you're just joining in, guys, we're still at the commercial right now, so we're not missing anything right now. And when we return, we'll have the Chiefs kicking the ball off to the Raiders. Again, the Chiefs are up 7-0 in this one in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 51 seconds. But, yeah, all right, so Bram's going with the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, bet. So far, I'm seeing Chiefs. Do we have anybody here going for the Raiders? Let me know. Let's see. Boston Sports says, great move by you. Hey, it paid off for me. Picked up Stevenson, was hoping for a miracle, and it worked out for me. Let's see. Old man Mob says, picked up Stevenson and Ingram yesterday on your fantasy team. Oh, nice. Man, I wish I could have picked up Ingram as well. I was looking for him, but somebody already beat me to him. Absolutely. Mike says, who everyone rooting now? He said, so you're rooting for the Chiefs there. Okay, so far I've seen like 3 people for the Chiefs. Nobody representing the Raiders Nation in this one. All right, so here we go. The Chiefs about to kick things off here for the kickoff. Let's see if we get a return. Kick is on the way. It seems like a high one, so we should get a return. And we do get a return. Let's see. To the 20, 23, all the way to about the 25-yard line either way. Okay. And that was Richard on the return. Let's see. Boston Sports says he's rooting for the Raiders. He said it'd be kind of cool to see the Raiders on top just for tonight. And so if the Raiders win this one, I believe they played earlier in the season and the Raiders won that. So if the Raiders can win this, it would be a sweep of the Chiefs. And so if you're Kansas City, you really don't want that to happen because it may come down to possibly being 2 teams with the same record at the end of the year. Meanwhile, Carr play fakes, throws it to Darren Waller. And Waller, he picks up about a good 4 yards on that one. I've got Darren Waller in one of my fantasy leagues, but I don't think it's going to make a difference in this game, no matter how well he does this week. My fantasy team in that league is done. it is done. And let's see. All right. But yeah, Mike, I will check that one in a second. But definitely make sure you guys do press the thumbs up button for sure, guys. But here we go. 2nd and 6 here. All right. Waller's going to go in motion. Got a lot of guys near the line here. One back in the backfield is Josh Jacobs. Take the snap. Going to hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs, he's looking. He's still moving his feet there. He's going to pick up about a good 3 yards on the carry. So now we're going to be facing 3rd and 3 here from the Las Vegas 32-yard line. Again, the Chiefs are up 7-0. They scored on their last possession. So let's see if the Raiders can answer the Chiefs here on 3rd and 3 from their own 32-yard line. Can they get the first down and keep this drive going? Again, we're in the first quarter with 1 minute and 42 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Derek Carr's going to line up in a shotgun. Hunter Renfrow, he's going to be in the slot here. You got 2 receivers on the outside. One back next to Carr. Up, and there's another false start. At least this time it's not Leatherwood, but my goodness, I mean, another false start. Is there a team that gets more false starts than the Raiders? This time it's going to be on Parker, number 75, right tackle. All right, so now they're going to be facing 3rd and 8. All right, so they're going to be facing 3rd and 8. They've got Richard in next to Carr in the shotgun. Got 3 receivers on the play. Darren Waller in at tight end. The Chiefs, they got about 4 guys on the line. They're showing pressure. They send 4. Carr's looking. Carr dumps it down short to Richard. Richard tries to make a guy miss. Picks up about a good 3-4 yards on that completion, but nowhere near enough for the first down. So the Raiders are going to have to punt the ball here once again. All right, so here we go. 4th and 5 from the Raiders' 30-yard line. They're about to punt the ball. Nice, clean punts on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here by the Chiefs. All right, so we will get a return here by Kansas City. All right, he's running. He's still running on his feet. 30, 40, okay. All the way to about the ball came out. The ball came out. Was he down? I thought he was down initially, but let's see what the officials say. Because this would be a huge thing right there, but I'm pretty sure we see a Raider come up with it. Let's see the replay and see if he was down. Ooh, that ball was already out. So the ball was already out. He got hit. He tried to pin it to his hip there, but we'll see what things look like when we come back from this commercial. All right, so let's see, Mike, where we are right now in terms of the thumbs up right now. All right, so right now I see that we are at 11 thumbs up. So, yeah, let's try to go ahead and see if we can get to 15 thumbs up here over the next couple minutes here. Before the half, it would be great if we can get to 20. We're off to a good start, though, a very good start. I'm going to go ahead and catch up in the comments here. Let's see. Boston Sports says, nah, I'm playing. I got the Chiefs tonight. So Boston Sports, he says he's going with the Chiefs tonight. Okay. And so Bram says touchdown, Kansas City. Absolutely. And that was a nice touchdown. It really was. Old man says, we need Kansas City to win because this will push the Raiders down in the playoff standings and New England Patriots up. And so that's what it all comes down to. Moving on up. Mike says, shout out to Breda and Bills crushing the Jets. Hey, Breda looked really good out there. Let me know if this man is going to become the full-time running back down there in Buffalo, because I will drop Singletary in a heartbeat and replace him with Matt Breda. So I'm definitely paying attention to that. Let's see. Mike says, I talked to many Bills fans, JB. They're worried about the Patriots. And so, okay. Mike says, I watched PJ Houston Rattler own XFL. And so Mike says, I watched PJ throw pinpoint accuracy to crush the Cardinals. Best record, JB. And so, oh yeah. PJ was the beast now. He was a beast. And so 80s has joined the stream. What's going on with your 80s? Glad to have you here. And you say, hey, JB and Mike, you say the Eagles, Bills, and Pats all kicked out today. That is absolutely facts, man. Absolutely facts. I did project that the Eagles were going to beat the Broncos. I knew a lot of people were going to pick the Broncos because of last week. I thought it was a fluke, honestly. I was like, there's no way they're going to repeat that. And I was right. I cannot consistently count on the Broncos offense to move the ball, nor can I count on their defense consistently right now. They're up and down. And so let's see. Old man says we definitely won the 2021 free agency bid. It's starting to look like it. We won the 2021 NFL draft. I feel you on that one. But those free agents, it was wonderful seeing them come together out there today. But meanwhile, they are reviewing the punt return to see if it was indeed a fumble. It looked like when he was hit, the ball started coming out. It was pinned to his hip there. And so obviously this was recovered by Las Vegas. So that means it would be Las Vegas football. And so it is their football. So here we go in the shotgun. Derek Carr in the shotgun. Now's the time, I think, to go deep. He's going to take it. He fakes it to the back. He pump fakes. And he does go deep. And it is caught by the receiver. That's Edwards. And Edwards, he's still moving forward, still on his feet. Look at that. All right. So that's about what, 20? That's about 27 yards right there on the completion. Okay, what a way to go ahead and end the first quarter with a nice completion like that. So how about that for the silver and black? You punt the ball thinking Kansas City's about to get it. They had a nice return, but they fumbled it. So now you guys get to go out there and try to make something happen. And when we come back to start the second quarter, because it's the end of the first quarter here, it'll be Raiders football at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Well, 23-yard line actually here. But right now the Chiefs lead at 7-0, but the Raiders, they just got a break. Can they capitalize on it? We will find that out. That's the old man Mob says Patriots still the only team that dropped 50-plus this year. And so there you go. There you go. And so the Cleveland Clowns, thank you so much for coming through, man. Glad to have you here. And you say false start everyone but the center. And so false start everyone but the center. And so let's say you say, you got to be kidding me. Is that a fumble? And so, yeah, I mean, that fumble right there. I mean, I can't believe he got hit like that to where the ball just came out. He tried to pin it near his rib cage, but it didn't work out for him. And hey, Raiders football. All right, so 80s. He has an actual score first. I don't think anybody else provided an actual score, but he's got the Chiefs winning 27-17 over the Raiders. It seems like everybody is going for the Chiefs so far in this one. But of course, if you're going for the Raiders, let me know that as well. Yes, see, Mike says, JB, what are your thoughts on my pinpoint accuracy on final scores? And so I tell you what, Mike, hey, the only game that I can think of that I know that we all dropped the ball on was the Washington-Tampa Bay game. Like we had Tampa Bay whooping them bad. But outside of that game, though, you did a fantastic job. I missed on a lot of games this week on my projections. I did do that. So I'll give you credit on that one, Mike. Give you credit on that one. And so, absolutely. And so Mike says, first two times, Cam Superman touch. And so, absolutely. Hey, Cam's going to hate this new NFL rule about taunting and all like that. I feel like all the celebrations are going to be penalized. So, I hope that they've got a great kickoff unit down there in Carolina, because there are going to be a lot of times when he scores a touchdown and they're going to be kicking it off 15 yards from behind. But it was great to see him out there. It was great. And so, let's say Cleveland says it was a fumble. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, because that ball, when that guy hit him, he was still in the air. And so, yeah, that ball definitely came out on that fumble. Absolutely. And so, yep, he says go Eagles for 80s, because 80's an Eagles fan, and they look good out there. They really did look good out there. Let's see, Mike says the receivers once said Pats would crush the Browns, JB. And so that is true. And they did. They made me very proud out there. Very proud. We're finding so many ways to go out there and win. So as each week goes on, I'm seeing more and more good stuff from Mac Jones. I really am. Now I'm starting to see him hit those receivers in stride. They're going up there making plays, going after the ball, sacrificing, laying it all on the line. That just made me happy, guys. That made me really happy. Just like seeing all you guys press the thumbs up button also makes me happy as well. So I appreciate you guys with all the thumbs up. But here we go. Starting the second quarter now. 1st and 10, Derek Carr in the shotgun. You got trips towards the top of the formation. You've got Waller towards the bottom. Take the snap. He's looking. He throws it. Hunter Renfrow. He has it. He spins. He gains about a good 3 yards on the completion there. Takes it all the way to Kansas City 20-yard line. I need a big night from Renfrow, though, for my fantasy football team, guys. It's the one team I still have that has a chance of winning this week. Meanwhile, you see the fullback was carted off the field there, so I didn't notice that earlier. But here we go in the shotgun. Carr takes it. The Chiefs send forward. Carr steps up. He's running, being chased by Jones. He's just going to slide. He's just going to slide. He'll take the 1 yard and slide. No need to take the big hit on that one. Live to see another down. So here we go. 3rd and 6 coming up at the Chiefs' 19-yard line. This is really big right here for both teams. If you're the Chiefs and you hold them to a field goal, that is big, because if you're getting touchdowns and you give them field goals, that's going to work at the end of the day. If you're the Raiders, you want to get a touchdown. You're inside the 20. You always want to finish in the end zone. But let's see. Carr in the shotgun. Winfrow's going to be in the slot. 2 receivers on the outside. Making adjustments on the line. 5 seconds on the play clock. The Chiefs, they're showing pressure. Will they send it? They do send pressure. Carr's looking. Carr throws it up there. Too far, but there's a penalty. There is a penalty. That's going to be on the defense right there. That is going to be on the defense right there. Defensive pass interference. Yep, they call defensive pass interference on the Chiefs on that one. So now we're going to be looking at a 1st and goal here at the 5-yard line for the Las Vegas Raiders, looking to try to tie things up here early in the 2nd quarter. Again, the Chiefs lead this one 7-0. And so 420 has joined the stream. What's going on with you? What is going on with you? How you doing? And so I'm doing great. I am doing great right now. Meanwhile, Carr takes a snap, hands it to Josh Jacobs. Jacobs bounces it outside. And, yeah, he's not going to get anything from that one. He actually lost a yard doing that. He didn't see anything on the inside, tried to bounce it outside, lost a yard on the play. But, yeah, 420, what's going on with you? I know it's been a minute, but how's it going? Let me know what team you're rooting for in this one. So Mike says, JB, every time my guy Cam touched the ball, he scored a touchdown. I don't care if you get penalized for the TD. So Mike says it does not matter. There you go. But here we go. 2nd and goal here at the Kansas City 6-yard line out of the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers. You got a tight end in Waller. You've got Josh Jacobs next to him. Carr takes it, fakes to the back. Carr throws it up there, and it is caught. It is caught by Hunter Renfrow. That's going to help my fantasy football team, guys. I'm still rooting for the Chiefs to win this game. But, hey, let's get Hunter Renfrow some love out there for my fantasy football team. There we go. So, all right. So, Jonathan says 12 thumbs up. Hey, appreciate that. How's it going with you, Jonathan? Let me know how you're doing so far on this Sunday, and also what team you got winning this one. But look at that. I mean, Renfrow, how did he go down and get up so quickly? I don't know. It's almost like he bounced right back up after that. All right, so let's see. Kick is up, and it's good. All right, so the PAT attempt is good. So we're all tied up here, 7 apiece. You know, the Chiefs, they scored in their last one. The Raiders had punted the ball, but the Chiefs fumbled it on the return after a good return, fumbled it. And so the Raiders capitalized off of the turnover, and they cashed it in for 7 points. So we're all tied up, 7 apiece. All right, so let's see. Holding. All right, there you go. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the comments here because we are right now at the commercial, and we're all tied up 7 apiece here in the 2nd quarter with 12 minutes and 57 seconds left to go before the half. Let's see. Mike says, Alan, I told my Buffalo brothers it's not bad, but we need to get in the 50s past the beer and Buffalo barbecue. So there you go. Mike says, 80s, I sent you a meta virtual Buffalo Duff wings. You too, JBA. Appreciate that. And so let's see. Jonathan says touchdown. He says Oakland Raiders, but okay. So he still calls them Oakland. Okay. Let's see. 420 says Cowboys whoop the Falcons like there was no tomorrow. Hey, I like it. They did take care of business, though. They did take care of business. And you have to know that loss that they had to the Broncos, that was in the back of their minds out there. So they went out there and they played an almost perfect game. Zeke did cough it up one time and for nitpicking. But outside of that, they put Atlanta back in their place for sure. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. Absolutely. But seeing teams like the Buccaneers go down as well, I mean, they've got 3 losses already. I remember when I did my pregame projections, I had Tampa Bay going 13-4, and I got drilled by those people that was watching my video, a lot of Buccaneer fans, because I was saying, hey, Like, it's hard. Even if you're winning the Super Bowl, you bring your team back. I've seen it many years. It is hard to repeat in the NFL. So many things happen. We're talking injuries out there. We're just talking about different players having different lineups. You can never go off the previous year completely and all like that. You got to rebuild chemistry and stuff like that. But the Buccaneers, they've now dropped 2 straight games. And this one was coming off a bye week against the Washington football team, with a team led by Taylor Heineke. So, wow, talk about an interesting time in the NFL right now. Absolutely. All right, let's see where we are right now. All right, so let's see. 420 says, I'm still kind of afraid of facing off on the Chiefs. And so, okay. Yeah, Kansas City, that they always have the potential to get back to where they were. And each week by week lately, just getting wins, it's going to help the confidence of the team. And so Mike says, 420, I like your take. Let's see, 420 says, Bronco game was just a fluke. They got off lucky. Meanwhile, the Raiders are going to kick things off here. Let's see if we'll get a return here by the Chiefs, and we will get no return there. All right, so that means Kansas City, they're going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line here. Again, we're in the second quarter with 12 minutes and 57 seconds left to go here before the half, and we're all tied up 7 apiece. So far in this one, you've got Patrick Mahomes. He's 9 of 10 for 93 yards, 1 passing touchdown. You've got Derek Carr. He's 8 of 8, 55 yards through the air, 1 touchdown. So we've only seen 1 incompletion through the air so far in this one. And then let's see what we're going to get here from the Kansas City Chiefs here. 1st and 10. All right, so Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes it. Raiders send 4. Meanwhile, it's caught by the back. He picks up about a good 7 yards on the completion there. That's Williams. Williams is playing a key role right now for the Kansas City Chiefs when it comes to just being that safety valve so Mahomes doesn't hold the ball too long. That's what's been the biggest difference so far, and that's why you're seeing the completion percentage rise up. I would not be surprised if he goes back to Williams again, either Williams or Travis Kelce, because you can get the ball out quickly with those guys, and, hey, it helps you out. It really helps you out. But here we go, 2nd and 3. All right, you've got 3 receivers. You got 1 tight end. You got Williams in the backfield next to Mahomes, and they're going to hand it to Williams. And Williams, he's running. Look at Williams go. He's still on his feet. He picks up at least about a good 21 yards up the middle on the carry, taking it into Las Vegas territory here. So now Kansas City, they smelt the end zone. They got to taste the end zone. They want to get back to the end zone now. Look at them. I love what I'm seeing here and how they're utilizing their running backs in this game. It's been the backs and the tight ends so far in this one, and it's paying off. Again, that was Darrell Williams who had the carry there. He's been utilized a lot through the air already. He's got 3 receptions for 34 yards through the air already. All right, so let's see what's going on out here. Ooh. All right, so here you go out of the shotgun. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. He's bootlegging. Mahomes is looking. He feels the pressure. He throws it to Kelce. Kelce still on his feet. Makes the first guy miss. Makes the second guy miss. My goodness, he picks up 13 yards on that one. Made a couple guys miss there. And, yeah, he picked up 13 yards to take it all the way to the Las Vegas 34-yard line. So now we're going to be looking at a 1st and 10 from the Las Vegas 34-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs on this one. Let's see, 420 says, and it was a bad week for nearly every winning team out there. All right, so here we go. Mahomes up under center this time. You got 1 back in the backfield. You got tight end on the play, 2 tight ends, 2 receivers. Takes a snap. He's going to hand it to the back. Williams is looking, and he gains a yard. Damian Williams gains a yard on the carry. So now 2nd and 9 coming up from the Las Vegas 33-yard line here in the second quarter with 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here before the half. All tied up 7 apiece. Both teams have got off to a nice start when it comes to passing the football in this one. You're hardly seeing the ball hit the turf. Let's see. Mike says, I just am in the mood. He says, I want to spread Dust Buffalo Wings love to all the members of JB Nation. Hey, good luck with the tab on that one. Would appreciate you. 420 says, Trayvon got another interception. I did see that. I did see that one. Meanwhile, Kansas City takes a snap, play fake, throws it again to Kelsey. Who else would get it? And Kelsey goes forward for about 12 yards on the play. That's going to take it to the Las Vegas 21-yard line, 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Mike says the Vikings over the Chargers. Shocker. Your take, JB. And so, hey, I had high hopes for Justin Herbert. You know, I got a lot of guys in my fantasy football team for the Chargers. And, well, he let us down, but I'm not mad about it because it's another team in the AFC that dropped the game. So I'm thinking about my Pats here, you know. I'm thinking about your Bills. This helps all of us out that are in the AFC rooting for someone other than the Chargers here. So that was a big loss for the Chargers there. But, hey, it helps the rest of the teams in the AFC. That's for sure. Meanwhile, Mahomes in the shotgun. He's looking. He's going to go deep. Oh, and yeah, nobody is around that one. No one around that one. Just threw that one away. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 21-yard line. Again, second quarter with 9 minutes and 18 seconds left to go before the half. I feel like just seeing how smoothly they're moving the football right now, like this is a game. You let Kansas City mess around and get some touchdowns and get that confidence back. The Kansas City Chiefs that we'll see moving forward will be much different than what we saw the first couple games of the season. But here we go in the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, 1 receiver towards the top, 1 back next to Mahomes. Takes the snap. The Raiders, they're sending 4. And they throw it to the back, but the back can be brought down in the backfield, a loss of a yard on the play. So that time, the Raiders defense, they rised up on that one. They was looking for it. They came up and made the play. That play has worked a lot, particularly for the tight ends for the Kansas City Chiefs so far tonight. But this time, Raiders, they saw it, they read it, they reacted, they got to it, and they lost a yard there. But here we go, 3rd and 11. Let's see what the Chiefs do here out of the shotgun formation. You've got 3 receivers, and you've also got Travis Kelce out at a wide receiver spot out there. Let's see what's going to happen. McKinnon is the back next to Mahomes in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Raiders sending 3. So Mahomes steps up. He's looking. He's going to go deep. He had a man, but he overthrew him. That was, oh, man, that's going to hurt right there. That's going to hurt. I know DeMarcus Robinson wanted that one right there. That's going to hurt. Overthrew him. If you put a little less on that one, it would have been a touchdown. But now they're going to have to settle for 3 points. But, yeah, Mike, I mean, the Vikings have been a hard team to read this year. I still don't know what's going on with Dalvin Cook, though, for one of my fantasy football teams, though. He's not looking like Dalvin Cook except for last week. But, yeah, the Chargers, that was a big-time loss for them. All right, so here we go. 40-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it's good right down the middle. So the Kansas City Chiefs, they're able to cash in for 3 points here and retake the lead in this one. They're up 10-7 here in the second quarter with 8 minutes and 24 seconds left to go before the half. When we come back from commercial, it'll be Raiders football. They'll get the ball off the kickoff, and the Chiefs kick it off to them. But so far in this one, Patrick Mahomes, 12 of 15, 117 yards through the air, and 1 passing touchdown, no interceptions, has not been sacked so far tonight. The Chiefs as a team, 7 carries for 36 yards. You look at the Raiders, Derek Carr, 8 of 8 for 55 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception, has not been sacked so far in this one. And as a team, they have 6 carries for 14 yards so far in this one. Let's see, 420 says, I like the way NBC shows stats. It's pretty creative in my opinion. So there you go. Okay. Ken says, thank you so much for coming through. Ken, what's going on with you? What's going on with you? And so Ken says, Tom Brady cuts press conference short after the Bucs lost to Washington. No surprise here. No surprise here. I know he did not like that loss whatsoever at all. Losing to a team like the Washington football team, that's not a good look this time of the year. We're already in November. That's not a good look at all. Let's see. 80 says, too bad JB didn't have the Green Bay's defense in his fantasy team. The sad part about that, 80s, is that my opponent had the Green Bay defense. That's what really made me mad. Russell Wilson, he came back, didn't help DK Metcalf out at all. Didn't even help Tyler Lockett for that. But I had DK in one of my leagues, of course. And so, but my opponent had the Green Bay defense. So that hurt. Let's see. 80 says, how did JB's Bucks lose? Hey, we did not lose. I am not a Buccaneers fan, but if you're talking about the Ohio State University Bucks, we did not lose. We did not lose. Let's see. Mike says, my brothers from the Mafia are very disturbed at how good your Pats are getting, JB. And so, hey, I mean, we're just playing it one game at a time right now. One game at a time. You know, we got the Thursday night matchup coming against the Atlanta Falcons. Got to make sure that we're awake out there, because the last thing we need is to have what happened to the Saints when they got upset against the Falcons. We need to go out there, take care of business from the start. You know, then we do that, it'll give us some time to rest up. Let's see, 420 says Michael Gallup finally returned. And so, did he really make his return back? Nice. Okay, I was starting to wonder about him. All right, but here we go here. Getting ready for the kickoff here. Kansas City about to kick the ball off here. So let's see if we're going to get a return here by the Raiders. Again, second quarter, 8 minutes and 24 seconds left to go. The Chiefs are up 10-7, and they're about to kick things off here to the Raiders. But the Raiders, they'll have an opportunity if they can get a touchdown to take the lead in this one. Kickoff on the way. No return on that one. So the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. All right, let's see. Mike says, JB, your thoughts on Panthers facing best record team and PJ Walker throwing all over them? Well, I mean, the Cardinals, they clearly missed Kyler Murray and DeAndre Hopkins. That much was evident out there, but Carolina came out there and they played inspired. When I saw Robbie Anderson go out there and get some receptions, I knew it was going to be a good day for Carolina out there when I saw him go out there. And obviously what Cam was doing, providing the spark as well, that's exactly what they needed. Now, I know Stephon Gilmore, he got a little banged up in that one. I hope he's okay. I didn't watch the rest of the game to see if he came back or not. Meanwhile, Kendrick Drake, he comes in there for a 12-yard carry up the middle there. Okay. So it's going to be first down there for the Raiders here at the 30. That's like the 39. Okay. But yeah, PJ Walker, he looked nice out there. All right, let's see. Old man says, I have Hunter Henry, Stevenson, Patriots defense, Harris, and Mac Jones on my fantasy football team, and he's 8-2 in first place. Congrats to you. Meanwhile, another carry by Drake. He picks up this time 2 yards on the carry. So now we're looking at 2nd and 8 here at the Las Vegas 39-yard line. They're trying to get that ground game going. Again, we're here in the second quarter with about 7 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. They're hurrying up to the line. Carr's up on the center, takes a snap. Going to toss it to Drake this time. Drake cuts up, runs right into a defender. Not a good idea as he's going to lose a yard on the play. Now we're looking at 3rd and 9 for the Las Vegas 38-yard line. But yeah, I'm glad to hear, old man Mouth, that your fantasy football team is doing really good. My fantasy football team is looking across the board. All 3 of my teams, we are looking a lot like the Raiders and Chiefs right now, record-wise. We are middle of the pack, about at that 500 mark across the board, all 3 teams. But here we go in the shotgun. Carr takes a snap. Chiefs sending 4. He feels the pressure, and they get him. They sack him. Loses 7 yards on the sack. 4th down coming up, so the Chiefs will get the football here after the Raiders punt the ball. Big time stop here by Kansas City. Let's see if they'll protect the ball this time on the punt return. Let's see. 420 says Dan Quinn lead had us 28-3 lead some point against the Falcons. And so, hey, oh, look at that. Short punt there. It looked like somebody got a finger on it. But it's still bouncing back, okay, to about the 31-yard line. That was definitely an awkward-looking punt right there. So, yeah, you look at that punt, and, yeah, he had a finger on the punt. All right, so we're back at the commercial right now, okay? Let's see. 80 says, how many cheap shots did Mac Jones get today? The only cheap shot would be with the scoreboard and how bad we beat the Browns. That's the only cheap shot that was given out there today. Absolutely. But that was funny. That was funny. Let's see. Mike says, JB, can I get a shout out for Adrian Peterson the Great? Hey, did AP get in the end zone? Because I didn't get to see if AP got in the end zone. The highlight I saw was a play action fake to AP, but did he actually get in the end zone today? But definitely shout out to AP though. Still getting it done. Old man Peterson out there. All right, let's see. Old man says, what's sad funny is that Burns said Goodwill hunting or Mac Jones. The only one I see hunting is Matthew Judon. Hey, that's true. That's true. You see who's a top 5 in sacks and pressure, plus he hurt 3 quarterbacks so far. And so, yeah, I mean, he's outdoing Aaron Donald out there in terms of hurting quarterbacks so far. But again, right now, we are at the commercial right now. It's going to be, let's see, I think they're saying that there was a penalty actually for unsportsmanlike conduct out there. But we will see once we get back from the commercial here what's going on with that. Let's see, old man says, see, I kept telling people when Trent Brown plays, our O-line takes it to a whole nother level. That's right. I did see that Trent Brown was activated. I was happy about that for sure. So it was good to see him back out there. Let's see, 420 says, if the Chiefs win, will they lead the division or will the Raiders still lead? If the Chiefs win, it will be the Chiefs that will lead the division right now. If the Chiefs were to win this one, because the Chiefs, even though they're 5-4 and the Raiders are 5-3, they will have 6 wins and the Raiders still have 5. So therefore, it would go to the Chiefs in terms of first place in the division. So whoever wins this one will ultimately get first place in the division. It doesn't get more high stakes than that in the NFL when it comes to the regular season. So this is huge right here, especially you're Las Vegas. You're playing this game at home. You always want to play. You always want to win at home. You always want to. All right, so we're coming back to the commercial here. Mike says, shout out to Bills running back Matthew Breida for being good. Absolutely. Mike says, go Diggs. Yeah, Diggs and Josh Allen, they did in one of my fantasy football teams. Like the two of them combined took us out. So my fantasy football team didn't have a chance after that going against those two guys. All right, but here we go. Second quarter, 5 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Mahomes takes a snap. He's going to hand it to Gore. Gore rushes up the middle, picks up 3 yards on the carry. So now we're going to be facing 2nd and 7 from the Chiefs' 45-yard line. Again, we're here in the second quarter, 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go here before the half. Kansas City has the football. Good field position at their own 45-yard line. 2nd and 7. Let's see what they do out of the shotgun formation. 3 wide receivers. Hill goes in motion. They've got 1 tight end as well. Takes a snap. The Raiders send 4. Ball's deflected at the line. The ball was deflected at the line, incomplete. Mahomes was looking for a receiver. Raiders got their hands up and deflected that one. I believe that was Clinton Farrell that did that. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7. Coming up here for the Chiefs. You've got 3 receivers towards the top of the formation. Out of the shotgun. Mahomes takes a snap. Raiders sending 4. Mahomes, he throws it. And it is caught by Travis Kelce again. Travis Kelce doing work here in the first half. Whenever you see Travis Kelce get it going, that is great news for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's already got 6 receptions for 78 yards, averaging 13 yards a catch. That last reception was 16 yards. So it feels like Mahomes, with these completions, he's heating up. Now he's in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. Tight end goes in motion. He's got 5 wide now. Takes a snap. Raiders sending 4. Mahomes throws it on the slant. Hardman makes the first guy miss. He uses that speed. He's still on his feet. And he gets all the way to the Raiders' 12-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs. So a pickup of 27 yards across the middle for Hardman. So now they're in position to try to score once again. 12 yards separating them from the end zone. All right, so here we go. They're going to fake it. They're going to do the end around here. Tyreek Hill utilizing that speed, and he ends up gaining about 2 yards on that one. So good job by the Raiders there containing that one, because whenever Hill gets it, he can take it. He's got that speed. Let's see, 420 says that CeeDee Lamb dominated today. And how many yards did CeeDee Lamb have and how many touchdowns? All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers towards the top. All right, 1 receiver goes in motion. Travis Kelce, he's down there as well. Takes the snap. He's looking. Raiders send 4. Throws it to the back. And the back, he gets about a good 3 yards on the play. 3-4 yards on the play. So now we're facing the 3rd down here. 3rd and 5 coming up here. Again, they can still get the first down without getting in the end zone. But to get in the end zone, they need 7 yards to reach the end zone. It's 3rd down coming up. Again, 5 yards to get you the first. 7 yards will get you in the end zone. Here we are, 2nd quarter. You've got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here before the half. Chiefs with the football and also have the lead 10-7. Can they add on to the lead? Mahomes going to line up in the shotgun formation here. Travis Kelce is going to go in motion. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. There was some movement. There was some movement there by the Raiders. That's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. It's going to be a penalty on the Raiders here for encroachment. Let's see. Fantasy football is joining the stream. What's going on with you? How you doing? And you say, what's up, JB? You already know I need to watch this game because I got Hill and Kelce. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I hope that you're having better luck with your fantasy football team than I have this week. Starting to get worried about my team season right now. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 1. Again, right now the clock is 2 minutes and 32 seconds left. And so obviously after this one, the Raiders will get the football and they've got all 3 timeouts. Both teams have all 3 timeouts as of right now. And there's still the 2-minute warning as well. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. There wasn't a heavy formation here, but now they're going to audible to the shotgun. Trips towards the top of the formation. Takes the snap. Hands it to the back. Can Williams get the first down? Did he get it? Let's see where the referee's going to spot him, but it looks like he's a little short. All right, so we're looking at 4th and inches right now. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. All right, so we're at the 2-minute warning here. We've got 4th and inches. And so we're going to find out, will Andy Reid take the 3 points or will he roll the dice and go for it here, try to get the touchdown here? But we're at the commercial right now. Again, the Chiefs are up 10-7, facing 4th and 1, 3 yards away from the end zone, but they need about half a yard to get the first down. Let's see, 420 says, Michael Gallup, 3 catches, 42 yards. One of his catches changed the whole game momentum. That's great. That's great to hear from Michael Gallup. Happy to hear that for him. Let's see, 420 says, CeeDee Lamb, 6 catches, 94 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 2 touchdowns. That is great, man. That is great from CeeDee Lamb. Absolutely. And so Joey has joined the stream. What's going on with you, man? How's your Sunday going? And you say roll the dice. All right, so Joey wants to see Andy Reid be aggressive here and go for it. I agree with Joey here. I say go for it. Your team has moved the ball wonderfully here. So I say I would go for it here. Roll the dice. I think your offensive line can get it done against their defensive line. So I would personally go for it. But while we're here at commercial, let's go ahead and catch up what's transpired so far, statistically speaking. Patrick Mahomes, 15 of 19, 163 yards through the air. 1 touchdown, has not been sacked, no turnover so far in this one. As for the Raiders, Derek Carr, he's 8 of 8, 55 yards in this one touchdown, no interception. He has been sacked one time in this one. On the ground for the Chiefs, 10 carries, 41 yards, so they're averaging 4.1 yards a carry. Meanwhile, for the Las Vegas Raiders as a team, 9 carries for just 27 yards so far in this one. Again, the Raiders were able to score when the Chiefs had fumbled on that punt return, in which, it looked like it was going to be a great punt return, but he ended up fumbling the ball, which led to the Raiders being able to convert that turnover into points. But that's been their one score of the game so far in this one. Let's see. 420 says, I lost in fantasy 206.8 to 224.6. Oh, man. That is tough, 420. That is tough, man. That is tough. Got to hate that. Let's see. Joey says quarterback sneak. Quarterback sneak would not be bad at all. Would not be bad at all. Again, right now we're currently at the commercial, but when we come back, it's going to be 4th and 1. So let's see what they do. If you're going to win a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to let your team know we're playing to win this game. And what better way to do that than to tell the offense, I got faith in you to get at least half a yard for the first. Now, I also would consider doing a quarterback sneak as well, but I would look at obviously the inside linemen of the Raiders to see if it looks like it. But let's see. One back in the backfield. Mahomes up under center, fullback, goes in motion. 2 tight ends, 1 receiver, takes a snap. Gonna hand it to the back. Williams, he gets 2 yards there. Does he get enough? Okay, he gets about 2 yards on that one. So he's about a yard shy from the end zone, but he did pick up the first down. Meanwhile, Raiders coach, he is yelling. He's yelling for a timeout right now because he wants to conserve some time so the Raiders can try to score before the half. Great read by Williams to find the lane there, pick up 2 yards there, and now you got yourself with 4 tries to get 1 yard as we're facing 1st and goal from the 1. So far in this drive, 8 plays, 57 yards, 4 minutes and 9 seconds. You've got 4 tries to get 1 yard, in my opinion. And I say that's what you got to do. Let's see. 80 says, go for it, JB. You play to win the game. That's right. The great Herman Edwards, he says you play to win the game. And that is so true right now. This is a game that you win this game right here, you take first place. And when first place is on the line, you got to leave it on the line. That's what you have to do in this one. Now, I say let's keep it simple here. I would do a quarterback sneak on 1st down just because, hey, you got 4 tries at it. Why not? But let's see what they do. Goal line formation here. Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback takes a snap from under center. Play fake. He's looking. He's got to throw it away. He just wasted 1 down there. Just wasted 1 down. Keep it simple. I say run the ball up the middle. The run game has been looking nice. You're averaging about 3.9 yards a carry so far in this one. You only need a yard, and you got 3 more shots to get it. Trust in your offensive line to get it done. All right, here we go. 2nd and goal from the 1. All right, we've got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. You've got Williams the back next to Mahomes in the shotgun. They're going to fake it to him. Mahomes is looking. Mahomes throws it up there to Tyreek Hill for the touchdown. So how about that? Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs. Mahomes throws it to Tyreek Hill in the end zone. Tell me if you heard that one before, that combination. So how about that? So now the Chiefs cash in here. They're up 16-7 pending the extra point here. It'll be 17-7 against the Raiders on the road with first place on the line. You got to love it. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far from the Chiefs offense in this one. And so fantasy, I know that helps your fantasy football team in this one. All right, here we go. Extra point attempts about to be up on the way. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so Kansas City, they're up by 10 points now, 17-7. But if you're the Raiders, you still got 2 timeouts, and you got 1 minute and 39 seconds left on the clock to try to get some type of points on the board here before the half. That is what you're aiming to do here to try to score before the half. Again, the Chiefs had the football first, so the Raiders will get the ball in the second half to start things off. So if you're the Raiders, you're thinking score now, score after the half. So you're still liking where you are right now in terms of your opportunity to go ahead and try to score and change the momentum of this game. But great job by the Kansas City Chiefs on that one. So far, Mahomes, 16 of 21, 164 yards through the air, 2 passing touchdowns so far in this one, no interceptions, has not been sacked so far in this one. Let's see, 420 says, my opponent started CeeDee Lamb and Justin Jefferson. And so, oh, man, I started Justin Jefferson as well. So, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's see, Joey says, damn, he's yelling loud. I can hear it from here. Oh, yeah, he's loud, all right. He definitely is. He knows what's on the line. And so, Fancy, let's go. Absolutely. You know the Raiders interim coach, he wants to win because the Raiders, they were in first place when he took over. Not a good look for a guy who wants to remain the permanent head coach if you go out there and then you end up dropping in the standings before the end of the year. Absolutely. Let's see, Fantasy says that he benched Diggs and Jefferson and Mahomes this week, but I'm still going to win unless Hunter Renfrow has a career game. I need Hunter Renfrow to have a career game. I need that for my fantasy football team. But, I would start Diggs each and every week in my lineup. It would just hurt me if it hurts me, but I would start him each and every week. I've got that much faith in Diggs, time in and time out. Absolutely. But again, the score is 17-7. Kansas City's up, but the Raiders, they will have 1 minute and 39 seconds left before the half to try to get some points on the board. 80 says that Bill Belichick would have kicked the field goal. And so, hey, Billy knows what he's doing right now. He knows what he's doing right now. Absolutely. But, yeah, let's see where we are right now in terms of the thumbs up right now. Remember, guys, to press the thumbs up if you haven't already. And if you're somebody that's new and you're not subscribed yet, do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, guys. Really appreciate you guys for all the support and coming out here and joining me here for this stream as we're watching the Chiefs and the Raiders with first place on the line. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, but there you go, Derek Carr. You know Derek Carr. He wants to get things going in this one. All right, so kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we'll get a return here by the Raiders or not. All right, we will get a return. Let's see. 15, 20. Gets all the way to the 20-yard line for the Raiders. All right, so the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. They're down by 10. As I mentioned before, they will get the football after the half, so they have a chance potentially to go ahead and have, back-to-back possessions. And if they can score on those back-to-back possessions, that would be tremendous for this Raiders team moving forward. Absolutely. And so my man Jay in the Bay has joined the stream. What's good with you, man? How's it going? Hey, Jay, I'm going to talk to you in a minute after this play here. But Derek Carr takes a snap from the shotgun. He's looking. He goes deep, incomplete. He cannot get the ball to Darren Waller. I mean, this has been a problem for the season lately, guys, like trying to get the ball to Darren Waller. I need him to get a connection going with Darren Waller out there. But, hey, I need your 49ers defense to go out there and just completely stop the Rams. Don't let Matthew Stafford get anything tomorrow night. Just go out there and dominate him. Don't let him score anything. That's what I need tomorrow for my fantasy football team. Meanwhile, Carr, he completes it this time to Darren Waller out there for 7 yards on the completion. So now we've got a 3rd and 3 coming up. Can they get the first down, or will they leave time on the clock for the Kansas City Chiefs to get the ball back with another opportunity to try to score before the half? We've got 1 minute and 8 seconds left to go here before the half. Carr takes a snap out the shotgun. Chiefs in 4. He throws it, and it's incomplete. Incomplete. He was aiming for the receiver, Jones. Incomplete. So 4th and 3. So the Raiders will have to punt the ball to the Chiefs, and the Chiefs still have all 3 timeouts. Horrible execution by the Raiders on that one. Let's see. Jay in the Bay says, good luck with that, JB. You say our defense has been disappointing this year, especially our run defense. I'm also going to need you guys not to run Elijah Mitchell as well out there tomorrow night as well. Run anyone but him. I know it's a tall-ass Jay, but I need some help in my fantasy football team out there. And so I just need those guys to not do too much out there. That's all I'm asking. Meanwhile, there is going to be a return on the punt. He runs it all the way to the Kansas City 38-yard line. So check this out. Kansas City, 3 timeouts. Here we are, 52 seconds left before the half. They're going to be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 38-yard line. So pretty good field position. 52 seconds, but all 3 timeouts. And Patrick Mahomes, he is 16 of 21 for 164 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. And with the weapons that he have, Kansas City very well could add on some more points here before the half. So the Raiders, they dropped the ball on that last possession there. So let's see if the Chiefs can make them pay. We'll find that out when we come back from the commercial. Let's see, Jay said, who you got winning tonight? I got the Chiefs winning tonight. I think my pregame projection was, I don't remember what I had in my prediction for the week, but I know I had the Chiefs winning. So I'm going to say the Chiefs win this one, final score being about 34 to, I think 34-23, something like that. Mahomes is looking, throws it to the receiver out the backfield, and he gets about no gain on that one. Back to line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Took off 5 seconds off the clock. Let's see. Jay says Elijah Mitchell is the best running back the 49ers have. You guys got to get creative, man. Let Jimmy go out there and throw for 400 yards, man. Anything, but don't run the ball tomorrow. Don't do it. But here we go. 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. You've got 1 tight end. You've got 3 wide receivers. Mahomes takes a snap. Raiders sending forward. Mahomes looking, throws it. It is caught by the wide receiver. He turns it up. He picks up about 9 yards on the completion. That is Pringle with the catch. Picks up 9 yards, takes it all the way to the Kansas City 47-yard line. So now they've got 42 seconds left before the half. Still have all 3 timeouts remaining for the Chiefs. That's very important right now because you can still throw the ball across the middle because you have those timeouts. Let's see, 420 says, been already 10 weeks of football. That's crazy. It really is. Meanwhile, Mahomes takes a snap, throws it to Pringle across the middle. All right, so Pringle, nice reception there. Picked up about a good 7 yards on that one. 37 seconds left. The Chiefs call a timeout. So excellent job by Kansas City. They're moving the ball here. They've got 1st and 10 at Las Vegas 42-yard line. And so you have to think a couple more completions there. They'll be in field goal range and still have an opportunity to try to get into the end zone once again in this one. All right, so let's see. Bengals report. Thank you so much for coming through, man. What's going on with you? How them Bengals doing, man? Are you guys on a bye week this week? But, hey, glad to have you come through, man. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, 1st and 10 out of the shotgun formation here once again. They have McKinnon. It's the back next to Mahomes. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen, 1 towards the bottom. Mahomes takes a snap. The Raiders, they send 5. Mahomes. He feels the pressure. He just throws it near the back. Great job by Mahomes to just get rid of that football and not take the sack on that one. 32 seconds left to go here in the second quarter before the half. But let's see. Bengals report says the Bengals win against the Raiders next week. Calling it. I could very well see that happening. I honestly can see that happening. I believe in the Bengals as a team, and I like the Bengals as a young team that's going to continue to get better and better as the years go on. But here we go. Out of the shotgun, Patrick Mahomes moving around, avoiding the rush. He's going to throw deep here. He has a man, but he overthrew his guy Pringle on the pass there. 3rd and 10 coming up. Again, Pringle had a step on the defender. He just overthrew him. And so, absolutely. And so, of course, Michael says, go Bengals, because Michael, he's all about them Bengals. There you go. So, Bengals getting some love here on the channel tonight. All right, here we go. 3rd and 10. I feel like on the 3rd and 10, you got to aim for your boy Travis Kelce. He's been having a great day so far. In this one, I'd aim for him. But here we go. 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back. Takes a snap. Raiders send 3. Mahomes, he throws it. and it's caught across the middle. Who other than Travis Kelce? But you got to call a timeout, and they do call a timeout with 17 seconds left to go here before the half. So excellent job by the Chiefs moving the ball. Still, you burned your second timeout. You still got one timeout and 17 seconds. So you can try to take a couple shots near the end zone. You still have that one timeout in your back pocket. So that's great right there for the Chiefs. Again, they're at the Raiders' 35-yard line right now. This drive is 6 plays, 27 yards so far in this one. And the Chiefs are up 17-7. So they're looking to try to add on to the lead right now. The Raiders will get the football, though, after the half. Oh, man, Mob says, let's go. Says Kansas City needs to win this so we can have a better chance of moving up in the playoff standings. Oh, man, he's like, it felt like forever missing last year's playoff, didn't it? And so just to be in the conversation again, legitimately this time, I'm happy about that. But it's not enough just to be in the conversation. Keep doing what we're doing at one game at a time. One game at a time. This feels so much like that 2001 Patriots unit, watching them get better and better each and every week. But here we go. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Out of the shotgun formation. 2 receivers towards the top of the formation. 1 receiver towards the bottom. Pringle goes in motion. Mahomes takes a snap. Raiders send for him. Mahomes looking. Feels the pressure. Throws it. It's caught by the back. Great check down there by Mahomes. He's done a fantastic job. He's got the burner timeout. So let the clock go down so that you guys can kick the field goal, take the 3 points, 2 seconds, perfect time. Perfect clock management there by Kansas City. They called a timeout, 2 seconds on the clock, and so now they're going to go for the field goal attempt. So excellent job by Kansas City to get into range for the field goal kicker, and let's see if they can tack on 3 more points here before the half. Let's see, 420 says Cowboys versus Chiefs. Who you got, JB? If it's Cowboys versus Chiefs, I like the way the Cowboys have been playing. So in that matchup, I would have to take the Cowboys in that one. All right, so here we go. 46-yard field goal attempt. Let's see if he can make it. I can probably use him to probably miss this one, though, for my fantasy football team's sake. Kick is on the way, and it is no good. So how about that? He hooked it left. No good. So now we are at the half. Kansas City leads 17-7. Again, the Raiders get the ball in the second half. But yeah, Kansas City leads this one 17-7. And just to recap, what's taking place so far in this matchup here is, I'm telling you, these quarterbacks, they've been on it tonight in terms of their accuracy here and protecting the football. Patrick Mahomes, he's 21 of 28, 198 yards through the air, averaging about 7.1 yards of completion, 2 touchdowns, no interception, and this one has not been sacked so far tonight. You look at the Raiders passing the ball. Derek Carr, 9 of 11 passes, 62 yards for 1 touchdown, no interception. He's been sacked 1 time in this one. On the ground for the Chiefs, 11 carries, 43 yards, so averaging about 3.9 yards a carry as a team. Now, Damian Williams, he's got most of the carries here, 7 carries for 30 yards, and he's averaging 4.3 yards a carry. So he's been pretty good in this one as well. As for the Raiders, Josh Jacobs, he has 4 carries for 10 yards. Kenyon Drake, 4 carries, 16 yards. Derek Carr's got 1 carry as well for a yard. And so as a team, 9 carries for 27 yards, averaging 3 yards a carry. And so you look at receiving-wise, Travis Kelce, he's leading all receivers in this one with 7 receptions for 89 yards, averaging 12.7 yards a catch. He has not reached the end zone just yet. But Tyreek Hill, even though he's gotten 3 receptions for 17 yards, 2 of those receptions have been for touchdowns for the Kansas City Chiefs in this one. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, what kind of throw was that? And let's see. Jay says the Raiders can come back. Should be an exciting half. Oh, yeah, they definitely can come back in this one. They definitely have that potential. We've seen the Raiders do it quite a few times in this one. I remember early on when we streamed the Raiders versus Ravens game, they were able to come back in that one, and that one seemed like it was pretty much almost impossible, but they did come back in that one. So it's going to be a very good second half. I'm banking on that. It's going to be a good second half for sure. But you got to love the way the Chiefs offense is looking in this one. I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for that fumble punt, who knows if the Raiders would have any points right now. And so protecting the football is going to be important. It's going to be important. Jay says, if Deshawn Jackson playing tonight, I haven't seen Deshawn Jackson suit up. I haven't seen him on the field actually out there for the Raiders. I wasn't sure if he was suiting up out there, but, looking at the stats as well, he has not been targeted as well either for this one. So, yeah, he has not been in the game so far, to my knowledge, in this one. I was really hoping to get to see him on a primetime stage as well with the Raiders, but I guess not. So 80 says the JB Nation halftime show. So 80s know what it is exactly. This is the part of the show where we go through each team, every game that's taken place so far in this one, and then we just give what we thought was going to happen and just recap what took place. And so we'll start all the way back Thursday for the game that we streamed last Thursday. The Baltimore Ravens and the Miami Dolphins. That was a huge loss for Baltimore to take that loss. They lost 22-10 on the road at Miami. Now, I will say this. One thing I've learned about the Miami Dolphins, they are a tough team when you're going down to Miami at a nighttime, primetime game. That is a formula for disaster for most teams. I've seen it many years, having even Brady back there with the Patriots. They're a tough team to beat when you're going down to Miami on a nighttime stage. And so the Raiders, they fell victim to that trap. And so, yeah, they lost 22-10. That was a huge loss for them inside, like just moving them down in the division and stuff like that. It was pretty big. Absolutely. All right, next up was the Cowboys and Falcons. And you guys can let me know your thoughts as well about these teams in terms of, are they for real or are they pretenders, all that stuff. But, the Cowboys, they won 43-3 over Atlanta. And so in my mind, I did not think nothing of Atlanta beating the Saints and all like that. I just thought it's a division game. They played great for a division game. But the Cowboys came out and, wow, beat them by 40. That's the biggest win the Cowboys have had dating back to like the year 2000, I think. So that was a huge victory for the Dallas Cowboys. Way to rebound for the Cowboys. And so PLM, thank you so much for coming through again for the stream, man. Glad to have you here. How's it going? I hope that you're having a great Sunday. And you said you just recovered from the Baylor game. Okay, I got you. I see the comment there, Baylor game. And so, yeah, that was tough, man. That was tough, man. That was really tough right there. And I know I'm going to be looking Tuesday to see what the College Football Playoff Committee has in terms of where Baylor's going to move and where Oklahoma's going to move. But, man, that was a tough one right there. Very tough. But glad to have you here on the stream. Let me know your thoughts so far and how the game's been playing out so far in this one. All right, let's see. Another game that was a really close game. The Jaguars versus Colts. Now, I do know a couple of you guys that were on my stream previously. You guys had the Jaguars beating the Colts, but the Colts came out. I mean, Jonathan Taylor came out and had a big game. I did say that Jonathan Taylor's going to have a huge game. And I said, if you have him on your fantasy football team, you're going to want to start him this week because Jonathan Taylor, JT, when he gets going, he has those big runs. But he had a lot of big runs early in that first quarter especially. And so he just had a tremendous game all throughout the entire thing. But the Jaguars did come back, but ultimately they fell short against the Colts in that one. So the Colts, they won that one. I mean, yeah, the Colts won 23-17 in that one. And then the game that we were referencing earlier, the Patriots versus the Browns. The Patriots took care of business 45-7. The Browns got the first points of the game, and that would be their only points of the game after that. As the Patriots scored 45 unanswered points in that one. Ramondre Stevenson had a superb outing in that game. And then I saw guys like Kendrick Bourne get into the end zone. He had a tremendous catch as well between double coverage as well. I saw Hunter Henry have a great game as well. It was just an all-out great performance by the Patriots. Love what I'm seeing, and they're certainly a team to keep an eye out for. But, hey, another team that scored 45 points, the Buffalo Bills. Introducing Matt Breida in the backfield. And let's see if this is more than a one-game thing, in which I hope is the case, because I'm going to go ahead and pick him up in my fantasy football team just in case. Because right now I'm in a 16-person league. So, hey, I need a running back right now that can come in and get me some type of bolt here in my backfield. So why not pick him up and see what he does moving forward? But, yeah, that was a big-time win over the Jets. And I think the Mike White celebration is over down there in New York moving forward, I think. But how about the Detroit Lions versus Pittsburgh Steelers, guys? How about that game? I mean, my goodness, I know Carr Michaels, he got to be upset that his Pittsburgh Steelers tied with the Detroit Lions. Detroit had every opportunity to win that game, and they found a way not to win it and also not to lose it. They tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Of course, Mason Rudolph, he got to start that game. But yeah, I mean, Detroit had an opportunity to win that game, but could not connect on the field goal. I don't know what happened. It looked like a bad kick, but ultimately, yeah, they ended up with a tie in that one. And I absolutely hate when games end in a tie. Like, I honestly wish that they just let them keep playing until somebody wins. But it is what it is. That tie is going to hurt the Pittsburgh Steelers a lot more, obviously than hurting a team like Detroit right now. But a team that did get the victory, though, the Tennessee Titans. You know, they came away with a 2-point victory, 23-21 over the New Orleans Saints down there in Tennessee. So that was a big-time victory for Tennessee. They keep their win streak alive moving forward. But a team that is on the opposite streak right now, Tampa Bay, they're on a losing streak right now. They lost 29-19 to the Washington football team at Washington, guys. And so what are your thoughts on that game right there? What's going on with Tampa Bay right now? How did they lose that game? I know Tom Brady came out early and was throwing a lot of interceptions and stuff, but that was a tough one to watch, honestly. That was tough to watch. And they really didn't get things going until it was too late. And then the Washington football team was able to cap it off in the end zone for a touchdown and secure the victory in that one. Congratulations, Washington, in that game. Now, they did see Chase Young get injured, though, and from the speculation is that they're fearing that this is going to be a season-ending type of injury for him. So certainly hoping the best for him. But, I mean, Washington's season pretty much at this point, you can almost say that it's a wrap, although I know the NFC right now, I mean, a lot of teams are still in it that we might think are currently out. They're still technically in it in terms of potentially being able to turn around their season, but it's going to be a tall task to achieve that for sure. Speaking of a team turning it around, the Carolina Panthers went on the road and they dominated the Arizona Cardinals, who entered this game with just one loss. Carolina beat them 34-10. So now Carolina sits at like 5-5, right now, about middle of the pack in terms of record-wise and stuff like that. And obviously the addition of Cam Newton had a rushing touchdown, passing touchdown. PJ Walker, he had some good moments in this game as well. So they combined for a 34-10 victory over the Arizona Cardinals, in which Colt McCoy, he didn't look that good. He got banged up, all that stuff. Another upset that happened today was the Minnesota Vikings on the road at the Chargers. And, hey, they won 27-20, guys. I mean, Dalvin Cook didn't look like himself, but it didn't too much matter because they went out there. Justin Jefferson, he made plays out there. He was great out there, and, hey, Kirk Cousins, he did a great job out there, finding the tight end Kunkley out there for a couple touchdowns against the Chargers. And the Chargers, well, they just, I don't know, like they just wasn't able to get things going the way that they typically do, and they ended up losing once again 27-20. Big loss for them as they drop first place in the AFC West to whoever ends up winning this game right here. Let's see, we also had the Eagles versus the Broncos. Eagles won that one 30-13. I mean, the Broncos, I had a feeling that the Eagles were going to win that game. Broncos defense, they did a great job against the Cowboys, but couldn't follow up again against the Eagles. And they were at home in this matchup as well. But, yeah, Jalen Hurts and company went out there, took care of business. Shout out to Devontae Smith out there. He is looking almost like Devontae Adams, honestly, out there playing wide receiver. So he's doing a tremendous job, and he's getting better and better each and every week. Speaking of getting better, one can only hope that the Seahawks offense can get better from here because they put up 0 points for, I think, the first time in the Russell Wilson era with him in there at quarterback. They lost 17-0. Wasn't so much that the Packers looked great throughout the game offensively, but they looked better than Seattle did, and ultimately they won 17-0. Again, that was the return of Russell Wilson and Aaron Rodgers in that one, but the Packers come away with a 17-0 shutout victory over the Seattle Seahawks. So there goes my recap, guys, of what's taking place so far. Earlier today, of course, we have this game that's taking place with the Chiefs up 17-7. And tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, we'll see the Rams at the San Francisco 49ers. That is also another game that I will be streaming in that one. And he says the JB recap. And so Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. I mean, there was a lot of upsets out there, but I can honestly say that I did not see the Washington football team beating Tampa Bay in that fashion that they did earlier today. All right, guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. All right, so it seems like they're coming back here to start the third quarter. So we've got one more half to go in this one, and the Chiefs are about to kick things off here to the Raiders. All right, kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we'll get a return. All right, there'll be no return there. So the Raiders are going to come out here first and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see what type of halftime adjustments were made for the Raiders. All right, so here we go. Carr up under center. We've got a fullback and we got a running back in the backfield. Takes snap, play fake. He's looking, steps up. He's moving. He's scrambling now. And did he get the first down? I think he was about a yard shy of the first down, if that much, maybe about half a yard shy. So picked up about 9 yards on the carry. So now it's going to make it 2nd and 1 coming up here. So great job by Derek Carr, feeling the rush, not seeing nothing downfield, taking off and picking up 9 yards on the quarterback scramble. All right, here we go. 2nd and inches. One back in the backfield. Josh Jacobs. They take the snap, hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs, he finds a hole and he picks up about 2 yards on the carry. It's going to be a first down for the Raiders. 1st and 10 from the Las Vegas 36-yard line. All right, so here we go. Let's see what they're going to do here. 1st and 10. Line up in the shotgun here. You've got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. You've got Darren Waller towards the top of the screen. Carr takes a snap. Chiefs send 5, and it's completed. Hunter Renfrow, and Renfrow picks up about a good 5 yards on the reception. So now it's going to make it 2nd and 5. And so Deshawn Jackson is in the game, guys. And so, okay, they certainly can use him. All right, so 2nd and 5. Again, Deshawn Jackson, his number is number 1 with the Raiders. So here we go. 2 receivers on the play, got a tight end as well, got a fullback and a running back. They're going to play fake. The Chiefs sending pressure. Carr steps up, throws it, and it is caught by the receiver, Jones, all the way to the Chiefs' 37-yard line for 22 yards. So how about that? They put in Deshawn Jackson, and when Deshawn Jackson comes in, you have to start thinking about him in terms of the deep threat. And with that in the defense's mind now, it opens up guys like Jones to get open. And let's see. Old Man Mob says, let's go, Old Man Jackson. Here we go. Carr in the shotgun. You've got 5 wide on the play. You've got 4 receivers towards the bottom of the screen, including one of them being running back Josh Jacobs. And then you've got 1 receiver towards the top of the formation. That's Darren Waller. Meanwhile, Carr's looking. He's looking. He's going to throw it. And it is caught across the middle. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown, Raiders. So what a touchdown pass to Edwards across the middle deep for 37 yards and a touchdown for the Raiders. So how about that? Just bringing out one more speedster in Deshawn Jackson seems to open up everybody else back there. What about that? What about that? Let's see. Old Man Mob says, wait, we need the Raiders to lose. Never mind. Not let's go, Old Man Jackson. Hey, Jackson can have a good day and they can still lose. But, yeah, that was Edwards for the 37-yard touchdown for the Raiders. So now they've got 13, and it'll be 14 pending the extra point here. PAT attempt is up, and it's good. So the Raiders, they now have 14 points, and they're still trailing the Chiefs by 3 points, but they get the first score coming in off the half on their first drive. They clearly made some adjustments. They incorporated Deshawn Jackson into the offense, and although he has not been targeted yet, he played as a nice decoy on a couple of those deep passes, and now a touchdown for the Las Vegas Raiders. Derek Carr, he is 12 of 14, 126 yards through the air, and 2 passing touchdowns in this game. Eddie says, oh man, Bill Belichick. And there goes 80s once again. So there we go, guys. The first opening drive, the Raiders open up here with a touchdown. And you guys, Jay said it earlier. Jay and the Bay said it earlier. The Raiders can come back, and just like that, the Raiders convert that into a touchdown. So let's see what Kansas City has in store. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, Jackson is like Cam, our receiver. You need a hype man to get the team together. Put them in, and the team will put 110% all game long. You know what? That is so true. That is so true. That is so true. And with that being said, who knows? Maybe the Rams, maybe they're going to miss him right now. Who knows? So now we got ourselves a 3-point game, guys. Remember, first place is on the line in this matchup. Both teams coming into this one with 5 wins apiece. The Chiefs enter at 5-4. Raiders enter at 5-3. At home this season, the Raiders are 3-1 this season. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs on the road, they are 2-2. Again, make sure you guys press the thumbs up button to show support for the stream. And again, if you're someone that's new that's watching and you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. We do these play-by-plays throughout the week, at least about 4 or 5 times out the week. You know, we cover the primetime games in the NFL, and I also do on Saturdays college football during the earlier games and stuff like that. And so, yeah, definitely appreciate you guys for coming out for this one. And we've got ourselves one heck of a matchup here. Again, the Raiders are going to kick things off here to the Chiefs. All right, so the Raiders about to kick things off. Kickoff on the way. See if we'll get a return. All right, we will get a return here. Let's see. Pringle with the return. And he gets tripped up at the 18-yard line. So the Chiefs are going to come out 1st and 10 from their own 18-yard line. Again, the last time we saw this Chiefs offense, they drove it down there, got into field goal position, but the kicker missed the field goal before the half. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand it to the back. The back is running. That's Williams. He picks up 6 yards on the carry. Again, he picked up 6 yards off left tackle on that carry. Now we're looking at 2nd and 4 from the Chiefs' 24-yard line. Again, we're in the third quarter with 11 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the third quarter, so plenty of time here in the third quarter. Chiefs up 17-14. All right, here we go in the shotgun formation. Got a receiver towards the bottom of the formation. Takes the snap. He's looking. Raiders send 4. Mahomes. He throws it. Almost picked off. That was almost picked off. Now, you don't want to see Mahomes get back to that. We've seen too much of that this season. So you cannot have that right now with the game being as close as it is, meaning as much as it means right now. He's been doing a great job in the first half. You cannot test Casey Haywood Jr. out there. And you know what? Casey read that one the entire way. He saw where he was looking with Hill, and yeah, almost got the interception. Here we go, 3rd and 4. You got 3 receivers towards the top of the formation. Kelsey towards the bottom. Mahomes takes a snap out the shotgun. Raiders sending 4, and it's caught. That is Robinson. Robinson with the stiff arm, still dragging him to the sideline there. Okay. Hops over the bench. Okay. Gain of 13 yards there, and it takes it all the way to the Kansas City 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Kansas City Chiefs. After seeing the Raiders score there, let's see if the Chiefs can answer back with a score of their own. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. Got a receiver and a tight end towards the bottom of the formation. They're going to hand it to the back. Williams looking. Williams makes one guy miss, but he cannot make any more. And so, oh, man, they slam him to the ground. They slam him to the ground, and they're looking around, and there is a flag. There is a flag. Oh, man, a 15 yards unnecessary roughness, very unnecessary roughness, if I might add. But, man, you guys had to start. You had to stop. There was no reason for Crosby to do that at that point. You know you had to stop, and you know they're not going to let you get away with that in the NFL. This isn't new information. Like, you already know they're not going to let you get away with that. That's just stupid of his part to do something like that. You gift them 15 yards and take away from your own good play. Made no sense. But here we go. Mahomes up under center. Tyreek goes in motion. One back in the backfield. Mahomes is looking. He throws it to the back. The back gets it. He's going to get the first down. And then some. Still on his feet. Picks up 17 yards and takes it all the way to the Las Vegas 32-yard line. So now the Chiefs, 32 yards away from the end zone here. So far on this drive, 5 plays, 50 yards. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. No backs in the backfield. Kelsey goes in motion. You got 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Takes a snap. He's looking, throws it to Hill. Hill cuts up. He fumbled the ball, but he got it back before being ushered out of bounds with the hit. There is a flag. Oh, man, what is the flag for this time? What is the flag for this time? Let's see what they're going to call the flag for. All right, so offsides on the defense, number 97 is what they're calling. But the penalty is declined. Okay, so we're still going to get a 2nd and 8 situation here. Again, we're in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 43 seconds left to go here. In the third quarter, Chiefs are up 17-14. Kansas City looking to try to cap things off here and respond with their own touchdown coming out of the half so far. But here we go. Mahomes making adjustments on the line. He's in the shotgun here. 2 receivers on the top of the formation. Takes the snap, hands it to McKinnon out the backfield. And so he picks up about 5 yards there. Takes it all the way to the Raiders' 19-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the Raiders' 19-yard line. Patrick Mahomes is having a tremendous day so far, 24 of 33, 236 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns so far in this one. Trying to get a third one. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. You've got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the formation there, including Travis Kelce. 1 receiver towards the top of the formation. Takes a snap. He's looking. He's going to go deep, and it's incomplete. He tried to hit McKinnon out the backfield there, but incomplete. So now we're looking at 2nd and 10. 3rd quarter, 8 minutes, 39 seconds left to go. Chiefs up by 3 with the football facing 2nd and 10, trying to add on to that lead. All right, we've got a defender that's clearly confused out there for the Raiders. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. All right, Kelce's going to be in the slot, it looks like. All right, 2 receivers, 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Mahomes takes it, throws it. That's Tyreek Hill. Tyreek, and he doesn't get the first down. Did he get the first down? It looked like due to the effort, he does get the first down. And so now we're going to be looking at a 1st and goal situation at the Las Vegas 9-yard line. On this drive, 9 plays, 73 yards. So let's see if they can cap it off with a touchdown. They've done a tremendous job moving the ball so far in this drive right here. $25 of 34, 246 yards, and 2 touchdowns so far in this one. Let's see what he can do here facing the 1st and goal. Takes a snap, fakes it, bootlegs, feels the pressure, makes the guy miss, looks, throws it, tries to get it to his tight end there, Gray, incomplete. Incomplete, 2nd and goal coming up. Again, 3rd quarter with 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Chiefs up 17-14 over the Raiders so far in this one and knocking on the door, trying to add some more points. Will it be a touchdown? Will it be 3 points? Will they be denied? We're going to find that out here soon. 2nd and goal. All right, so we're going to shotgun. Oh, that snap came pretty fast. Incomplete. He aimed again for Gray. Incomplete. Mahomes looked like he was surprised by the snap. Wasn't really expecting to get the snap. Snap hit him in the chest. Luckily for him, he caught it and was still able to make the throw. Incompletion. Incomplete, though. And so here we go. 3rd and goal at the 9-yard line. All right, here you go. 3rd and goal from the shotgun. You got trips towards the top of the formation. You've got Kelce at the bottom. All right, so now they're going to motion Pringle down there. So let's see. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. Oh, man, the Raiders. Yeah, they got to call a penalty there. Call a penalty there. Neutral zone infraction once again on the Raiders, lacking discipline in this game, and it's costing them big time. They are giving away free yards in this one. Whether it's on the defensive side, whether it's on the offensive side, I'm seeing too many flags against the Raiders right now for them to have a chance to compete. I mean, look at this. You had 2 guys jump the snap on that one. 2 guys. Talk about trying to time the snap. So that'll move them up 5 yards. And now we're looking at a 4th and goal situation from the 4-yard line. Let's see what they do. They need 4 yards to get into the end zone here. Mahomes lining up under center. You've got Williams the back in the backfield. Hartman goes in motion. They hand it to him. Can he get there? And he falls. I think he's just slightly short of the end zone. Do you go for it on 4th and 1? Do you put it all on the line and go for it on 4th and 1? That is the question. And Shantice has joined the stream. Thank you so much for coming through again for the stream. How's your Sunday going? Let me know how your Sunday is going and also which team you got winning this one. But here we go, 4th and goal in the 3rd quarter, 7 minutes and 25 seconds left to go. They need 1 yard. That's all they need. They're going to line up here. It looks like in the shotgun formation. Okay. They've got Kelce. They've got Gray out there. They've got Tyreek Hill. Takes a snap. fakes it to the back, throws it to Gray, and Gray makes the reception in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes threw the touchdown. So the Chiefs, they get in the end zone for the touchdown. What about that? On fourth down, it looks like he had the option to hand it to the back or keep it himself, and he opted to pass it to the tight end. Great decision on that one. And so the Raiders, they had to commit either way. They committed to the ground game, and when they did, that's when he pulled it back and he threw it, and he was able to just get that one off the defender in his face for the touchdown. So how about that for the Chiefs? Great catch by Gray because it was a little behind him, but he was able to still catch it. Good job there. Let's see if they can hit the PAT attempt and make it a 10-point game in this one in the third quarter with 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go in this one in the third quarter. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so the Chiefs are up 24-14 over the Raiders in this one in the third quarter with 7 minutes and 9 seconds left to go. And so Shanti says it was good. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Absolutely glad to hear that. And thanks again for coming through to support the stream again. And let's see. AD says touchdown. JB, absolutely. TD JB, absolutely. And so Patrick Mahomes. This is a great day for anybody that started Patrick Mahomes to Travis Kelce in fantasy football for the most part. And so, 26 of 37, 247 yards through the air, and 3 passing touchdowns in this one. What a day for Patrick Mahomes. But when we come back from commercial, we're going to get to see Derek Carr go out there again. He's 12 of 14, 126 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Raiders scored last time they had the football. Can they score again? We'll find that out. We will find that out. And as a team for the Kansas City Chiefs, they have 15 carries for 56 yards, averaging 3.7 yards a carry in this one on the ground. Their longest run of the night is a 21-yard run that Darrell Williams had on the ground earlier in the first half. As for the Raiders, as a team, 11 carries and 38 yards on the ground. Josh Jacobs, 5 carries, 12 yards. So if you started him in fantasy football, you're probably a little concerned right now. Again, when we come back from commercial, the Kansas City Chiefs will punt the ball to the kick off the ball, to the Raiders here, and the Raiders will get to see if they can respond to the Chiefs scoring that touchdown on the last drive. Both teams scored on their opening drives coming out of the half. Let's see if the Raiders can keep that streak going. And so to look at some defensive stats so far in this one, guys that are flying to the football for the Raiders, you got to look at guys like Denzel Perryman. He's already got 10 tackles so far in this one, including 7 tackles being solo in this one. He's the leading tackle so far for both teams in this one. Jonathan Abram, he's got 7 tackles as well in this one as well. So he's like the second leading tackler so far in this one. All right, so the Chiefs lining up to kick off the ball. Let's see if we're going to return. Kickoff on the way. And we will get a return. All right, Richards to the 15. Gets tripped up, takes it all the way to about the 17 or 18-yard line. He went down kind of awkward. So he's going to be looked at by the medical staff. Hopefully he'll be all right. But he was injured on the play. Again, we're currently waiting because the medical staff is right now looking at Richards, definitely hoping that he is okay. And when they are finished with him, we'll have a 1st and 10 at the Raiders' 18-yard line and see what they can do here with their second drive coming out of halftime. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 at the 18. Let's see what Derek Carr and company have in store for us on this drive here. Again, if you're the Raiders, you want to answer back with a score once again. Receiver goes in motion, 2 receivers towards the top of the formation. You've got Winfrey and Waller towards the bottom of the formation. One back in the backfield, Josh Jacobs. Receiver goes in motion. They hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs up the middle, gains about a yard on the carry. 2nd and 9 coming up from the Las Vegas 19-yard line. Again, we're here in the third quarter, 6 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 2nd down and 9. Again, the Chiefs are up by 10 after that last touchdown. They're up 24-14 in this one. All right, so here we go. Derek Carr in the shotgun formation. All right, you got a tight end. You've got 3 receivers. You got a running back in the shotgun. Renfrow goes in motion. Takes a snap. Fakes it to the back. He's looking. He's going to throw it. And it is caught by the right receiver there. All right, so Edwards, once again, he had the touchdown earlier. This time he gets 24 yards, takes it all the way to the Las Vegas 43-yard line. So they're really getting him involved in this one. And so let's see. Shanti says, when you get a chance, watch my previous video and one from tonight. Okay, bet. Meanwhile, Carr, play fake, steps up to avoid the rush, throws it, going deep, and it is caught by Deshawn Jackson, but he fumbled the ball. I cannot believe it. He fumbled the ball. He made a tremendous play, did the hard part, but could not protect the football. It was ripped out and recovered by the Kansas City Chiefs. So how about that? So much for Deshawn Jackson's 2 seconds of fame. Because Fenton came around and knocked the ball out. Oh, man, got to hate that for Jackson because he had just made a big play, and then he went out there and fumbled the football. Oh, man, that was a big-time play there by the Kansas City defense because, Jackson made the big-time reception. The momentum was definitely on his side, but then, Fenton came out there, stayed focused, didn't give up on the play, knocked the ball out, and now Kansas City will have the football when we come back from the commercial. They've already got the lead 24-14, so let's see if they can tack on some more to that lead there thanks to the turnover created by the forced fumble. AD says, JB, what happened to your boy DJ? He got carried away. I don't know. He was so excited, wanted to make a play, obviously wanted to go out there and get in the end zone somehow, some way. But hey, it didn't work out that way. AD says he should have stayed in LA. Some says he should have stayed in Philly. But nah, tough break right there. But if the Raiders are going to go far, they're going to need for him to be able to have plays like that, but just protect the football. That's it, protect the football. And, of course, Tyrann Mathieu will be there to recover the fumble. He's always around the football. All right, so here we go. Let's see. 1st and 10 for the Chiefs. Let's see what the offense is going to do. We're here in the third quarter. 5 minutes and 34 seconds left to go. Mahomes in the shotgun. You've got 4 wide receivers on the play run, running back, 2 receivers towards the top, 2 receivers towards the bottom of the formation. All right, they motion Gray, takes the snap, fakes it to the back, throws it, and it's caught by Tyreek. He gets 16 yards on the reception. So now 1st and 10 at the Chiefs' 43-yard line. It feels like the Kansas City offense has now arrived. They got a nice rhythm going. When he has to, he's hitting the checkdowns, utilizing his backs in the backfield. And so now this offense that we knew as dangerous seems to have returned right now. But here he goes in the shotgun. Again, you've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Gray goes in motion, takes a snap. He's going to toss it to the back. Williams, he's following his blockers. He cuts up. He only gets 2 yards on the carry there. So 2nd and 8 coming up here in the third quarter. 4 minutes and 48 seconds left to go in the third quarter. All right, here we go. 2nd and 8. And the shotgun. This time Travis Kelce's in there. They're going to hand it to the back. Williams, he finds some hole there, and he picks up a good 6 yards up the middle there. It's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up at the Las Vegas 49-yard line. So now we're in Las Vegas territory, but facing the 3rd and short here. Let's see if Kansas City can convert. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. Again, third quarter, 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this one. Chiefs up 24-14 with the football. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and 2. Mahomes in the shotgun. Motions Tyreek. Takes the snap. Raiders sending 4. Mahomes. He's going to throw it deep, and it is caught. Look at that. Tyreek Hill. Look at that. Gotta love it. That's 32 yards on the completion, taking it all the way to the Las Vegas 17-yard line. So how about that? Kansas City is focused tonight, and it is paying off. Again, so far tonight, Tyreek Hill, 7 catches for 83 yards, averaging almost 12 yards a catch, and he's got 2 receiving touchdowns as well. And that was his longest catch of the night for 32 yards so far in this one. But here you go, one back in the backfield. Pringle goes in motion. They hand it to Williams. Williams trying to find a hole. There's a penalty. There is a penalty, and he lost some yards on that one. He actually lost 3 yards on the carry, but there's going to be a penalty. I believe this will be holding on the call. Let's see what they call them. I believe this will be holding. All right, offense holding on the offense, number 77. So back him up 10 yards on that one. So now we're looking at a 1st and 20 from the Las Vegas 27-yard line after the penalty. All right, here you go. 1st and 20. Mahomes up under center. Coleman goes in motion. Let's see. They're going to be, he's looking. He throws it to the back, out the backfield. All right, and Williams picks up a good 3 yards. Okay, so Mahomes, he's been aiming for Williams quite a bit in this one. Williams has 8 receptions for 63 yards, averaging 7.9 yards a catch so far. So he's been hitting those checkdowns, getting his back at the backfield, and it's been working for him back there. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 17 coming up. Out of the shotgun, 3 receivers towards the top of the formation. You've got Kelce towards the bottom. Mahomes takes a snap. Raiders sending 3. They throw it short to Robinson. Okay, so DeMarcus Robinson picks up about 7 yards on the completion. They threw it short to him, and he picked up 7 yards after the catch. So 3rd and 10 coming up from the Las Vegas 17-yard line. Again, we're still in the third quarter, but we've got 1 minute and 32 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. And the Chiefs host a 10-point lead, 24-14 with the football, 3rd down, and they're trying to convert to see if they can get to the end zone again. All right, so this time in the shotgun, Hill goes in motion. takes a snap. Raiders, pressure all around him. Oh, he's trying to avoid Crosby back there. He's looking, he's going to throw this ball away. And he does throw the ball away. So great job by Crosby to get into his face there, because the Raiders only sent 3, but Crosby got back there so quick, he forced Mahomes to have to run around and then just throw the ball away. Just go ahead and throw it away, take the 3 points, and then that was the right move there. Don't try to force anything. That was the right move. All right, so Harrison Buckner. Butker. He comes out there for the kick. He's 1 of 2 already so far. He made one for 40, missed one for 46. This is a 35-yarder. Let's see if he'll convert on this one. Kick is up, and it is good. All right, so the field goal is good. So the Chiefs are up 27-14 in this one, up by 13 points. And when we come back from commercial, the Raiders will get the football back after last time. They showed a lot of promise, but ended up turning the ball over due to a fumble on Deshawn Jackson's fault on that one. So we'll see if they can right their wrongs here and get a touchdown to make it a one-possession game. But right now, the Chiefs are up 27-14 late in the third quarter with 57 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Mike says, JB, what's the score? So the score is Kansas City Chiefs 27, Las Vegas Raiders 14. In the third quarter, 57 seconds left to go. Again, we're currently at the commercial, but the Chiefs are up 27-14. And when we return, the Chiefs will kick the ball off to the Raiders, and we'll see what the Raiders can do with the football. All right, so looking at the numbers here and comparing the quarterbacks here for both teams, the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes is 30 of 42 passing the ball. He's already over 300 yards passing, 305 yards passing. We still got a full quarter left to go, but 305 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, Derek Carr, he's only got 2 incompletions this entire game. He's 14 of 16. And as of late, he's starting to hit those deep passes as well. He's got 188 yards in this one, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions as well. Obviously, that Deshawn Jackson fumble, that was pretty big right there. But looking at the Kansas City Chiefs, though, it's very clear what their game plan was early on. Darrell Williams coming out the backfield for those receptions, 8 catches for 63 yards. He leads all in receptions so far in this one. And then you look at Travis Kelce, of course, 7 catches, 89 yards, averaging 12.7 yards a catch. So he's getting that stuff across the middle. And, of course, Tyreek, 7 catches, 83 yards, 2 touchdowns. And so absolutely being superb out there. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, you look across the board, it's been Bryan Edwards, 3 catches, 88 yards, 1 touchdown. Hunter Renfrow, he's got 3 catches for 14 yards and 1 touchdown in this one as well. All right, kickoff on the way for the Chiefs. There will be no return. And so 80 says, JB picked the Raiders. That is not the case. I did not pick the Raiders. I picked the Chiefs to win this game, and I am sticking with it. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. All right, you've got 2 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Got a couple tight ends out there as well. One back in the backfield is Josh Jacobs. In the shotgun here, takes a snap. Going to hand it to Jacobs. Jacobs goes up the middle. Picks up about a good 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7 coming up here at the Las Vegas 28-yard line. Yeah, the Raiders have not done a great job this season of getting Darren Waller involved. It is hurting them. It's hurt my fantasy football team. It's just not a good look. Not a good look. I constantly keep starting this man thinking that every game it's going to be different, but it's not looking any different. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Takes a snap, fakes it to the back. The pressure of the Chiefs is all around him, so he's just going to throw it up there and throw it away. Good job by Carr to throw the ball away because he was feeling the pressure, and so he had no choice but to throw it away. 3rd and 7 coming up. Important 3rd down right here for the Las Vegas Raiders. If you don't want the Chiefs to get the football back, you're going to have to go ahead and get a 1st down here on 3rd and 7. If you get the ball back to them the way they're moving the ball, they're going to score again on you. Let's see, Mike says, I knew P.J. Walker was going to be good watching the XFL games as I watched him pick apart the best record team, I thought. And so Mike says, 80s, I'm with you, bro. Go Chiefs. And so there you go. Carr feels the pressure. Carr, he heaves it up there for anybody, honestly. And the ball is going to be picked off. I knew the moment it left his hand, it did not look good at all. I don't know what he was thinking on that one. You talk about trying to make something happen, being desperate there. Terrible play. Picked off, and so the Chiefs are going to take over. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. I mean, off the wrong foot. He did his best Carson Wentz impersonation on that pass. Just threw it up there. Just heaved it up there. And it was picked off. Just threw it. I don't know who he was throwing to on that one. I really don't know who he was throwing to. I don't know. All I saw were Chiefs around the football there. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Real bad. Terrible decision. So now the Chiefs will have great field position. Patrick Mahomes, play fake. He's looking. He's going to throw it. And it's dropped by Travis Kelce. Like, it just dropped him. It hit him in the hands. Ball was there, picture perfect. He just dropped it. Eddie says, why did he throw that? I don't know why he threw that. I can't explain it. I cannot explain it. Mike says, Carr kicks rocks. He says, go home, cry to mama. You say, you might be a good dude, but I'm rooting Chiefs. And so there you go. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But here we go in the shotgun again. Trips towards the bottom of the formation. Travis Kelce towards the top. All right, so Gore motions out. They're going to throw it. And this one is caught, actually, by Robinson with the reception there. Okay, well, that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter there. So Robinson picked up a couple yards there, about a good 3 yards on that one. And here we go, end of the 3rd quarter. So the 4th quarter is coming up, and the Chiefs have the lead on the road, 27-14, and they have the football. Thanks to a bonehead decision by Derek Carr. He just threw it up there. He just threw it up there for anybody to get it. But here we go, 4th quarter, where games are won and lost in this league. Can Kansas City hold on to the lead and extend on this lead? Or will the Raiders have a 4th quarter to be remembered? AD says there wasn't a Raider in the state. Yeah, there was not a Raider in the state. Absolutely. Absolutely. But, man, I mean, what a performance by Patrick Mahomes so far. I feel bad for anybody that kept this man on the bench this week thinking that he was not going to go out there and perform. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, 31 of 44 passes, 308 yards passing, 3 touchdowns in this one, no interceptions, no sacks, and we're just now starting the 4th quarter. So woe unto anyone who's going against Patrick Mahomes in their fantasy football league. This is going to be tough to swallow, especially if they end up having someone like Tyreek Hill or Travis Kelce as well. Let's see. Mike says, JB Saturday was lit. Hope you got some subs as the great Metro of Fanatic. And so you know what? I did. I actually ended up gaining, I think, like 13 subscribers from Saturday's stream right there, as we had over, at the time, 1,100 people come through over that. So that was absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, Saturday stream was amazing. It really was. It really was. I mean, tough break for Oklahoma, though. Very tough break for Oklahoma. We got to saw your boy Spencer Rattler get into the game. But, of course, 80s had his own barn burner that he was watching over there watching Syracuse versus Louisville. So he had his own barn burner to attend to. So understand that. But yeah, that was a great stream. And this time of the year for college football, I expect plenty more streams like that because this is the best time of the year for college football with all these games that mean so much and so forth. So absolutely. Absolutely. All right, but here we go. Patrick Mahomes in the shotgun. You've got three receivers towards the bottom of this formation. You've got Travis Kelce towards the top. Mahomes takes a snap. Raiders sending forward. He steps up. He's going to go deep. Look at that ball. Oh, man, too much on it. Too much sauce on that one. Too much on it. Oh, there we go. So Eddie says, how do you say Louisville? Is how I say it. There you go. Love it or hate it, Louisville. But yeah, he overthrew Tyreek Hill. He knows he had him on that one. He knows he had him. Meanwhile, punt. Oh, it's a fake punt. Look at that. A fake punt by the Chiefs, and it worked. How about that for the first down? Wow. And that was Townsend with the pass to Kemp for 11 yards there and a first down at the Las Vegas 42-yard line. How about that play? Wow. Caught him sleeping. Caught him sleeping. Special teams coordinator must have saw something the entire way. Caught him sleeping. He says trick punt. And so, yeah, they tricked him and they got a first down. What a play. So here we go. Mahomes up under center. You've got a fullback. You got a back. They're going to hand to Gore. Gore stumbles. Gore does not get anything. He actually loses a yard on the carry. If you're the Raiders, that trick play hurt. It hurt. There was an opportunity out there. The Chiefs rolled the dice when they didn't necessarily have to, but they rolled the dice because they are feeling the momentum right now. So give it up to the Chiefs special teams coordinator for dialing that one up. But here we go. 2nd and 11 out of the shotgun. You've got three receivers on the play, one tight end. Mahomes takes a snap. Raiders sending forward. Mahomes in the pocket. He's going to go deep again. This time, he was almost picked off. He was almost picked off. He was going deep, trying to go to Hardman, and the safety had the ball in his hands, but incomplete. Yeah, so Mahomes is lucky that ball was incomplete because it should have been picked off on that one. Mike says, JB, did we get the shout outs due to the performance of Stephon Diggs and the amazing pick you apart drive after drive? PJ, pause. Walker, don't bench him now. Bench him now. I say bench him now. Bench him now. I've got Cam Newton on my team, and I'm ready to put him in there. So I say bench PJ now. Meanwhile, 3rd and 11 out of the shotgun. You've got Mahomes. He's looking. He's running around. Oh, man, look at that. He's got all kinds of time. He's going to just throw it up there deep. Look at that catch. Look at that catch. Are you guys sure he's a running back? Look at that. Damian Williams goes up and makes a play on the ball against the defensive player on that one for the touchdown. And Mahomes, he had all day. He has a lot of faith in his players. Sometimes it's to his fault, but he believed that his running back was going to make the play because he stepped up, did an amazing job. He had Robinson open across the middle, but he said, no, I'm going for the touchdown. And it worked. How about that? The running back caught it against the defensive back, Abram, for the 38-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And so, Abram, you're not going to want to watch the Sports Center after this because you're going to be on the wrong end of that one, buddy. That was a great play by the running back. Wow, what a play. It looks like Abram got mossed on that one by a running back. And so 80 says touchdown. Ooh, that is the question. Was he past the line of scrimmage? 80 says that Mac Jones can't throw a ball like that. Are you kidding me, 80s? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mac Jones can do that in his sleep. Are you kidding me? If anyone can't do that, it's Jalen Hurts. That's who can't do it. Jalen Hurts. All right, so the PAT attempt's about to be on the way. Kick is up. Kick is good. All right, so the Chiefs take a commanding 20-point lead in this one in the fourth quarter. 13 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the game. This drive was inspired by a fake punt that connected for the first down. Mike says, JB, I spilled a little cherry Coke. Bench PJ Walker. Are you joking? And so I am not joking. Do it for my fantasy football team. You got to bench PJ. I need Cam in there to get the goal line carries. I need Cam in there to throw the ball like he did there. I need him in there the full time. Cannot depend on PJ Walker game in and game out. Had a good game this time, but when the pressure's on in the close game, I cannot rely on Mr. PJ Walker to come through and walk them all the way to the end zone. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. Just like I don't trust Denver consistently, I do not trust PJ Walker. Put in Cam Newton. The time is now. The time is now. You're 5-5. The time is now. 80 says, Jalen Hurts does it all day, every day, but to the defender. To the defender. That's who he does it to, the defender. But now, him and Devontae Smith, they have something brewing there. They have something brewing there. You know, in my pregame pick, I picked the Eagles to win against the Broncos despite their defense because Devontae Smith is coming. He is growing each and every day. And that is scary to watch what this man's going to become in the NFL. Absolutely scary to watch what he's going to become. But nah, Mike, when it comes to PJ, nah. I mean, I just need him for my fantasy football team. Got nothing against PJ. Nothing against him. But I just need Cam in there full time. Because I chose to pick up Cam over PJ. So I need Cam to become the man. Because I've got nobody to play at quarterback now. Because Tua decides to come in off the bench when he feels like it. And then he performs coming off the bench. Mike says, JB PJ Walker drives you to the end zone. Superman Cam dunks in the end zone to crush the best team in the league. Well, I'm going to need him to do that about 5 times for my fantasy team going forward. Because things have been looking really bad for one of my fantasy football teams. But meanwhile, we are at the commercial still. You know, the Chiefs are up 34-14 in this one. Obviously, Kansas City, tremendous job. Patrick Mahomes, 4 passing touchdowns in this one. 32 of 47, 346 yards through the air and 4 passing touchdowns. And it's still early fourth quarter here. Still early fourth quarter. The Raiders desperately need to go ahead and score a touchdown here, and then they're going to need their defense to step it up. But the Chiefs are about to kick things off. Kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we'll get a return. We will get a return. All right, 10, 15, 20, all the way to about the 21-yard line. So the Raiders will take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Now, this is the part of the game where guys like Chris Jones become even more important because they will get after a quarterback consistently when they know that you have to pass the ball. That's what he's there for. That's what he specializes in, getting after the quarterback. Let's see. Old Man Mob says, I just looked. I forgot to take out Williams on my fantasy team. I had Williams, Stevenson, and Ingram in all the lineup. Okay, gotcha. Meanwhile, Carr moves around, throws it. It's caught by Darren Waller. That's a pleasant surprise there for my fantasy football team. Don't see that too often anymore. But he picks up 11 yards. Looks like the Chiefs are going to win this game. So if Derek Carr can do me one solid here and can aim for Hunter Renfrow for the rest of the night, him and Darren Waller, I'll be A-okay with the results. But here we go in the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers. You got 1 tight end. Carr takes a snap. Chiefs sending pressure. He throws it to Renfro. Renfro does what he does best. Picks up 5 yards on the reception. So now we're looking at, let's see, 2nd and 5 coming up. All right, so here we go. Derek Carr in the shotgun again. He's looking Chiefs. Send for Jones, hit him while he throws it. Oh, off the hand of Darren Waller. It was close because there was a defensive back that was coming over the top. So if that ball's not on the money, that ball's picked off. So Derek Carr did what he could on that play. It just wasn't meant to be. If the Raiders are going to get back to their winning ways, they're going to have to find a way to get Darren Waller involved on the offense a lot more than what they're currently doing. But right now, Derek Carr is clearly in panic mode. He's trying to get it all on one play here. Here we go, 3rd and 5, out of the shotgun. You've got 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end. Carr takes the snap. Chiefs sending pressure. He avoids the pressure. He just throws it up there again. Carson Wentz it again. Just threw it up there. Luckily for him, nobody picked it off. But he just Carson Wentzed it again. Just threw it up there. You should be upset with yourself, buddy. Nobody told you to do that again. We're supposed to learn from our mistakes. As human beings, we're supposed to learn from our mistakes, but not this guy. He says, I'm just going to do it again and get different results. Who's he even throwing to? Meanwhile, the punt is on the way for the Raiders. Let's see if we get a return here by the Chiefs. Ball's in the end zone. All right, so the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Let's see. Mike says, I was talking to some friends from the Mafia who could not give to Giant stuff about the Panthers, but they know Arnold is great. PJ did not need him. And so there you go. There you go. 80 says, so JB is calling the game. You know me, 80s, I'm not one to call a game early, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call this one here. Let's see, 80 says, JB going off on Derek Carr. Yeah, Derek needs to get in his car and just go home. Shoot, beat the traffic. Let Marcus Mariota come in and provide some magic. Shoot, put in Nate Peterman, someone. But again, when we come back here from the commercial, it is going to be Kansas City football. And what a game it's been for this Kansas City offense. If you thought the Chiefs offense was dead, think again. They are alive again. 32 of 47, 346 yards through the air and 4 passing touchdowns. And then you have Damian Williams. Look at what he's done today. 9 receptions for 101 receiving yards and a receiving touchdown. And then you have what he did in the ground for 11 carries for 43 yards on the ground as well. Look at that. Those are the kind of performances that win games. Those are the kind of performances that wins fantasy football leagues if you do that. If you play like that, you're hard to beat. All right, let's see. All right, so Mike says he wonders who his Bills play next. And so that is a great question. Who does the Bills play next? So, okay. So your Bills are going to be at home against the Indianapolis Colts. So we're going to get a rematch of last year's wild card playoff game. All right, so the Colts are going to be on the road at the Buffalo Bills, Mike. That's your matchup, Colts and Bills. Let's see. Mike says, who my adopted team play next? And so, yeah, so the Pats, they play the Falcons next on Thursday Night Football. Let's see. And the Eagles play the Saints. They play the Saints next Sunday in Philadelphia. That's going to be a tough one. I think Jalen Hurts made his first start against the Saints last year, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so a penalty there against Las Vegas, neutral zone infraction. Look at the Raiders already in the spirit of Christmas out there gifting yards all game long to the Kansas City Chiefs. Isn't that very nice of them? Meanwhile, Mahomes up under center. They're going to hand it to Gore. Gore, he's looking. He's still moving his feet. He's about 1.5 yards shy of the first. So that's going to be a pickup of about 4 yards on the ground for Gore, taking it all the way to the Kansas City 29-yard line. Let's see. Mike says, JB, I promise some Mafia people say they fear your Patriots. And so, hey, that's nice. That's nice. Mike says, 80s, your Eagles won. And so, yep, the Eagles won. They beat the Broncos. They beat them like 30-13, I think was the final score when they beat them. Meanwhile, Mahomes up under center. Those a quick one. That's Pringles. And Pringles, look at that. Look at that. He picks up the first down, gains about a good 7-8 yards on the play. We do have a defender that is injured on that play, so we'll see what the if the medical staff's going to be looking at him or not. Yep, medical staff is looking at the defensive back who got hurt on the play. Mike says, Pat snipping at my Bills' heels. And so, hey, I mean, we're just out there taking it one game at a time. Right now, our focus is the Atlanta Falcons, in which we'll get to play them Thursday Night Football. So you know what that means. I'll be streaming that game for sure on the channel. So we'll get to see that. We will get to see the Patriots versus the Falcons on this one. Let's see. Mike says, Pats will cream the Saints, JB. And so we play the Falcons now. It's the Eagles who play the Saints. The Saints will be going down to Jalen Hurts and the Eagles on Sunday. We've already played the Saints. Saints already beat us earlier in the season. We've already played them. Meanwhile, they hand it to the back. Gore. He's looking. He's running. Look at Gore. All right. He gets about 4 yards off of that. I feel like there was nothing but defenders, but he did a good job of just spinning and turning and keeping those legs moving to get 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 coming up. So it's clear that the Chiefs, they want to move the ball, but they want to make sure that they are running the ball right now. And look at the difference in total plays here. The Chiefs have ran 69 offensive plays to the Raiders, 36 offensive plays. They're dominating time of possession. They're dominating the football, and they're getting points. And so 80 says, yes, Mike, the Eagles won. And they're going to hand it to the back here. All right, so the back picks up about a good 2 yards on the carry. And that's Gore again with some more carries. So 80 says, gift yards. And so, yeah, I mean, they're out there. They're in the Christmas spirit out there. They're just going out there, gifting free yards. Say, here, you get a first down. 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 If I was the Raiders, I would put it inside of their contract, especially Alex Leatherwood, number 70 on the offensive line. Every time he gets flagged, we dock $5,000. No, we dock about $15,000 from his salary. Meanwhile, the pass to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce doing work. Look at that. Across the middle for 30 yards, all the way to the Raiders' 25-yard line. And the Chiefs, they aren't done scoring yet. They are not done scoring yet. Look at Travis Kelce once again. So he did a little bit of blocking, so it was a delayed route, but then he caught it, made guys miss left and right, and my goodness, look at Travis Kelce tonight. He's on, and when he's on, there's no one better in the game today at the tight end position than when Travis Kelce gets it going. 8 receptions for 119 yards. Man, I wish I had that guy in my fantasy football team as opposed to Darren Waller. Here we go. They hand it to McKinnon. He picks up about 3 yards on the carry. Kansas City's using every single running back in their arsenal in this game. Facing 2nd down and 7. 8 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Kansas City with the 20-point lead. They're up 34-14. 8 minutes left to go, and they have the football. So everything Kansas City right now. Here we go, 2nd and 7 out of the shotgun. 4 wide receivers on the play. Gray goes in motion, takes a snap. They're going to fake the toss. Mahomes looking. He's going to go deep in the end zone. That's a touchdown. Touchdown, Kansas City. And that is Pringle. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man, I feel bad for fantasy because he said that he did not start Mahomes. Should have started Mahomes, boy, in this one. My goodness. Wow, what a touchdown. 5 passing touchdowns, 35 of 50, 406 yards, 5 passing touchdowns. And wow, all I can say is wow. This is the Mahomes we expected to see all year long. And he's finally showing up in this one. And he's not just showing up, he's showing out. He says, I got a lot of touchdowns to make up for this year, so let me go out here and ball out against the Raiders secondary. 40-14, pinning the extra point. PAT attempt is up. There's going to be a flag, but the PAT was good. Let's see what's going to happen, though, with the flag. But my goodness, what a performance here by Kansas City. Let's see. Mike says, congrats on a quick cycle out. 80s took my Bills 25 years, took Pats a year and a half. Let's see. 80 says, thanks, Mike. Yeah, appreciate that, Mike. All right, so now for the re-kick the extra point here. Mike says, no, Winston. Eagles probably win over Saints. And so we will see. We will see. Mike says, congrats, 80s. And so 80 says, touchdown. There you go. Mike says, oh, old school Mahomes is back. He's back, guys. He's back, and so are the Kansas City Chiefs. Going to be back in the driver's seat after this game concludes in the AFC West. I need to see an up-to-date playoff picture after this game ends to see the AFC standings right now, as things continuously get interesting each and every game. So many upsets, and wow, these teams are so close. Home field advantage is going to be so important in the playoffs because all these teams are close. The best part about the Patriots is that they're undefeated on the road this year. So we have been road warriors. Love that about my team. Extra point is up and good. All right, so the Chiefs are up 41-14. Look at that. Talk about two teams going in opposite directions. The Raiders got off to a fast start this season, but lately they've been stuck on neutral lately in Kansas City. It's been an uphill battle, but they finally reached the top of the mountain, and let's see if they can sustain that throughout the rest of the season. But as of right now, it looks like you have to think that the Chiefs, they're back. The way that they're looking out there, this offense is finally clicking. Love the game plan. They made adjustments. It's finally clicking with Patrick Mahomes. You know, your running backs, they're there for more than just running the football. They're there to also help you out in the passing game as well. Let's see. Mike says, JB, please believe I went out and got McRib, and I was the happiest guy in Buffalo, as you should be. I know it had to feel good to see your Buffalo Bills exceed 40 points again, reaching 45 again, and blowing out the New York Jets. I know that had to feel good, and I knew it was going to happen. You know, I just had a feeling that this matchup right here, especially down in Buffalo, Buffalo's going to get that win. They're going to get that win. All right, so right now we're currently at the commercial right now. It's 7 minutes and 39 seconds left to go in this one. Talk about a one-sided affair. Kansas City, they've scored in each and every quarter of the game. I mean, they were the first ones to get the first points of the game. They outscored the Raiders 7-0 in the first quarter. Second quarter was a little bit more competitive. They scored 10 in the second, while the Raiders scored 7 in the second. Third quarter was the same thing. The Chiefs scored 10 in that quarter. Raiders scored 7 in that quarter. But fourth quarter has only been the Chiefs outscoring the Raiders so far 14-0 in this one so far in just the fourth quarter. Overall, they're up 41-14 over the Las Vegas Raiders in Las Vegas. in Las Vegas. So you have to imagine at some point, these fans are about to get up and start trying to beat traffic to get home at this one. Patrick Mahomes, 35 of 50, 406 yards passing, and 5 passing touchdowns. What a night by Patrick Mahomes. Kickoff is on the way. Let's see if we're going to return. No return on that one by the Raiders. All right, so the Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. So let's see if I almost said Carson Wentz because he's been imitating Carson Wentz out there. Let's see if Derek Carr can go out there and try to lead a positive drive here for the Raiders. Again, things were looking good for the Raiders until Deshawn Jackson fumbled that ball. After that fumble, momentum went to Kansas City, and it never came back for the Raiders. Carr out the shotgun, takes a snap. Carr throws it. It's caught. Hunter Renfrow gets flipped up. All right, so he gets about a good 7 yards on that one. Okay. So about a good 5 yards on that one. Here we go, 2nd and 5. They're going to throw it again. Renfrow again. This time, he gets a good 6-7 yards on that one. All right, so back-to-back completions for Hunter Renfrow. Keep it going, Carr. Keep it going. Just keep feeding my guy from my fantasy football league. That's the least you can do in this one is to keep feeding him the football. All right, so here we go. You've got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, takes a snap. Chiefs send 4. Carr steps up, feels the pressure. He's running. He's going to scramble. And he picks up about a good 8 yards on a carry. It's been just that kind of game, guys, until where Kansas City came out ready to play in this one. And the Raiders, they had moments, but ultimately they have to feel extremely bad about how they performed out there. They did not play to the best of their capability. And ever since losing Henry Ruggs, they have not been the same offensively so far, the last couple games. Meanwhile, Carr takes a snap. Carr's looking. Ball's deflected in the air. Incomplete. He was aiming for Renfrow. Kansas City is trying to send a message right now. They don't just want to win. They want to make a statement. They want to embarrass the Raiders tonight. That's what they want to do, embarrass their rivals. All right, so here we go. 3rd and 2. Again, 4th quarter. 6 minutes and 21 seconds left to go. Out of the shotgun. Let's see what Derek Carr can do. Takes a snap. Chiefs send 4. He throws it, and it's deflected again. Back-to-back deflections by Chris Jones. Someone throw the ball to somebody else. Let's see, Mike says when your best receiver is Zay Jones then. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're right about that. All right, they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Okay, they've pretty much got no choice. Carr throws it. It's caught by Darren Waller. Waller falls forward and gets the 1st down. They needed 2. He got him 2 for the 1st down. 1st and 10 for Las Vegas at their own 47-yard line. Again, 6 minutes left to go here in the 4th quarter, pretty much in the game. If you're the Raiders, all you can do is go out there, try to get some momentum going. That's all you can hope to do. So here goes Carr out the shotgun. He's looking. Carr throws it to the back. That's Drake. Drake looking to get some yards there. Picks up about a good 9 yards on that completion. So here we go, 2nd and 1. 5 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the game. Out of the shotgun, takes a snap. Sees Drake open again. Drake picks up about a good 6 yards on that one, takes it all the way to the Kansas City 38-yard line. So the Chiefs are basically allowing for him to get the short stuff there. Let's see if they continue to utilize that. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Carr's looking. He throws it to Josh Jacobs. He goes for it. Okay, still on his feet. Okay, picks up about a good 12 yards before they blow it dead. So they've been hitting their backs out the backfield here. Okay. I mean, look at the total yards. Chiefs have 500. Raiders have 286 yards total. Here we go in the shotgun. Take the snap. He's looking, staying in the pocket. Throws it to the back. In the back. Jacobs trying to make something happen. Makes the first guy miss. Goes forward. Gets about 3 yards on that one. 2nd and 7 coming up. The clock is continuously still ticking. Here we go. 2nd down. 2nd and 7. 4 minutes left in this game. Out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Carr's looking. Throws it. Caught by Hunter Renfrow. He's at the 10. He's all the way down to about the 7-yard line there. All right, so a gain of about a good 15 yards on that one. Okay. I mean, hey, if you can get my boy into the end zone one more time, you give my fantasy football team some hope. The rest I'll have to leave up to the San Francisco 49ers defense tomorrow night to come through for me and keep those Rams out of the end zone. Here we go. 1st and go out of the shotgun at the 8-yard line. Carr takes a snap. He's looking. He throws it to the back. And, yeah, the back's going to move them back by losing 2 yards. And there goes Patrick Mahomes. He's not smiling on the outside, but I guarantee he's smiling on the inside after the performance that he had tonight. Let's see, Mike says, 80s, my Bills are 6-3, acceptable. So he says that's acceptable. He says, Mike, JB Pat's nipping right at our heels. Meanwhile, Carr steps up. Carr throws it. And it's caught for a touchdown. Darren Waller. I mean, hey, I'll take it. It's about time. Touchdown Raiders. Touchdown Raiders. What? A penalty. A penalty. I bet you it was one of those guys on the right side of the line. They've got no discipline. I'm going to call them the penalty brothers, man. They always get a penalty on the right side of the offensive line. It's like they can't block. Look at him. He's holding. His partner almost got the man in a headlock trying to block. I don't know what they're doing. Well, that was short-lived. Here we go in the shotgun. Carr's looking again. This time he's going to throw it to the back. Can't even throw it to the back. Can't even throw it to the back. That would require too much brain power to get it to the back. Let's see. Mike says Oliver with the great game at defensive tackle, JB. So absolutely. 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 But how many sacks did he get today? Big old Oliver, how many sacks did he get today? 3rd and goal for Carr. 5 wide. Let's see if he can get in the end zone. Takes a snap. Chiefs send 4. Carr standing up. He feels the pressure, and he is brought down. He is sacked by the Kansas City Chiefs. Wow, look at this performance by Kansas City. Just wow. Now, y'all might as well go for it. You might as well go for it. All right, so here we go. We've got 2 minutes left. Well, is it the 2-minute warning? No, they're going to get this one off in time. There is a penalty. Throws it. Oh, almost picked off. Derek Carr has just lost it out there. But a penalty on the defense right there, so that does not end things here for the Raiders, but we will go to the 2-minute warning here. 80 says, too bad JB picked the Raiders. That is not the case. That is not the case. I had a feeling Kansas City was going to come in here. It just made too much sense for them to come in here, get the W, and reclaim first place in the division. Just made too much sense. But you can thank your boy DJ for setting up the Chiefs here for this blowout at the end. And it looks like the JBOT will not be seeing OT in this one. I think that's pretty safe to say. But yeah, so the Raiders, I mean, it's a tough game, very tough game, because you woke up, you was in a good spot, you saw the Chargers lose, you saw the Broncos lose. You know, all you had to do was come out and defend your home turf. You're 3-1 at home so far this season, but all of a sudden, Kansas City, they wake up, and it does not go pretty for the Raiders at home here. So this is a game that they have to just accept that they lost and just take it one game at a time moving forward. And 80 is coming up with the boldest of bold projections here. He says he's calling OT. He's still holding on to faith. He said, there's still time on the clock. There's still time for OT. So he's still holding out for OT. And again, tomorrow's game will be the Rams against the 49ers. And so I'm really going to be rooting hard for the 49ers in that one. I got a lot of stake for my fantasy football team. Got to see what type of damage was done by Derek Carr in this one by failing to actually to connect with my guys here. So, yeah, definitely got to see what's going on there with that one. All right, here we go. Carr takes the snap out of the shotgun on 4th down. He has to score a touchdown. Otherwise, well, it doesn't matter either way. But he's looking. He's just going to throw it up there, and it's incomplete. Come on, Hunter Renfrow. You got to make more of an effort to get to the football for my fantasy team, man. More of an effort. Wow, the Jets allowed 45 points 3 times in a 4-game span. Wow, that's how defensive coordinators get fired. I'm not gonna lie. That's how you get fired. Giving up 45 points 3 times in 4 games. I'm sorry. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. All right, so we're gonna get to see the backup quarterback in here for the Chiefs, and there goes McKinnon. He wants to get into the end zone here. He gets 18 yards on the carry. Okay, off the left guard. As Mike says, Russell Wilson shut out. What in the world? Russell Wilson looked like a shell of himself out there. He embarrassed himself. He embarrassed my fantasy football team. He embarrassed my pregame projection for the Seahawks. He embarrassed everybody out there. DK Metcalf so frustrated, took it out on the opponent, got ejected out the game late in that one because Russ could not find anyone. He tried to force feed it to Tyler Lockett like he always does, which is really aggravating and all like that. I mean, I found myself calling for Geno to get to the game by halftime once again. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what is going on. Why does he always target Tyler Lockett and never tries to target Decaf? And when he does, it's a terrible pass. I mean, he was aiming at ankles out there. He was aiming for ankles, shoelaces, kneecaps, anything but hands and all like that. He was going for anything below the waist, trying to hit you with the football out there. It was just terrible. Russ was terrible out there. Terrible. No excuses for him. Chad Henne goes out there and takes a knee. And 80 says, JB going after Carr and Wilson, LOL. I knew JB loves Geno. I mean, Geno loves DK, so I have to respect the man because he understands what DK Metcalf is. He might just have 7 completions, but I guarantee 4 of those completions are going to go towards DK Metcalf. And that's about 4 times the completion he's getting from Russell Wilson right now. But that's it, guys. That's a wrap. This game is over. 41-14. Kansas City came and stopped the Raiders. down at their own home. This is very embarrassing for the Raiders. Hopefully they will recover from this one, but right now they got to do some soul searching right now because they have lost their way in the middle of the season. Terrible time to lose your way right now. But Kansas City, they have found themselves. Their confidence is back. They're hitting strides. It's going good for them. And again, tomorrow we'll be right back here for Monday Night Football to see the Rams and 49ers go against each other here. So let's see what Jimmy G has in store for us. The man made of glass himself that's getting paid so much money. We'll see what he has there tomorrow. Mike says, really, throw it to Metcalf. Absolutely. Mike says, great call, JB. Appreciate you. Mike says, JB and 80s Nation, good night. So absolutely appreciate you guys for coming through again for another stream. Looking forward to hopefully seeing you guys tomorrow night for Monday Night Football. You guys take care. Going to go ahead and end the stream. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. Have a great night, and hopefully your weeks get off to a great start tomorrow on this Monday tomorrow. Absolutely looking forward to seeing you guys again tomorrow. And so 80 says good night, JB and Mike. Thanks for doing the stream. Appreciate you for coming through, 80s. Absolutely. You guys take care. Going to go ahead and end the stream now.